atmosphere. I mean, cameras at the top over there. Crew over there, two documentary crews here.
Media blitz. Media blitz.
We expect a really big crowd. It won't be as big as a title game, but you played in front of 1,000 people last year. What is that like?
Feels great. It's like the only time to play. Like in the beginning of the season where nobody's out and the games don't, you can lose a couple games even if you didn't care. Those games feel like nothing. Like you only really want to play in the playoffs and you only want to play in the championship game. That's like the only thing that's worth like the emotions, Everything else is like, eh.
It's almost like a practice for the postseason.
Yeah.
It's a real season.
And so when we lost, it was like a big letdown. Like I felt empty I still feel a little bit empty. Like after the last couple days after that game, you really feel empty. You're like so many things you're building up inside your head and inside your heart. And then to be a big letdown like that feels a big empty feeling.
And so much work, too.
Yeah,
all
the whole season. But you know what? The practices were fun, and the games were fun. So it's not like it was something where it was regretting. The season was not a regret at all. I miss practices. I miss going to practice. So,
wow. A player who likes practice.
I like practice. What are you gonna do?
That's good stuff.
Practice. I love practice.
That thing is, I think, almost 10 years old, about 9 years old. Allen Iverson's practice, and it gets better and better as you hear it.
Yeah.
It goes on.
That's right. Playoffs. Practice. Playoffs.
And everyone,
That was Jim Moore. That's not.
That's the best.
Mario thinks the playoffs is the best stuff.
No, I think playoffs.
Playoffs? We're just trying to win a game.
Don't talk to me about playoffs.
Playoffs?
Yes, of course you're doing.
Now, before we get to the games, I see you got the 49ers hat on.
That's right.
You did not get your boy Peyton Manning. He went to Denver.
Not my boy. That guy sucks.
All right, so you're happy with Alex Smith.
No, I wanted Peyton Manning, yeah, but because he's not on the Niners, I hate him. So what are you gonna? I'm not gonna bump it.
Okay, so you guys don't get Peyton Manning. He goes to Denver, but I don't understand. If I was Peyton Manning, my life would be different because I'd be 6'5" instead of 5'6". But also, I would have joined the Niners. They have Mario Manningham now, Randy Moss. You don't negate for Randy, but you went to a team.
It's a one-year contract, Randy Moss.
One-year contract, got something approved. But your team was one play away from going to the Super Bowl. Then they added Manningham.
Exactly.
So they got to be the NFC favorites, to my point.
Yeah, I mean Manningham made that big play in the Super Bowl. So if we're looking for big time players that can make big time plays, that's Manningham. And so that's probably one of the reasons why the Niners picked him up. And I really like it. Yeah.
Super Bowl champion, and Manningham's only played 4 years, but he's already had a pretty good career.
He's been making some big catches.
Excuse me. Okay, and Tebow to New York. You heard about that, right?
Yeah, I heard about that. What kind of trade was? Tell me about that trade. I don't know about that trade.
I'm confused as all hell about that because they have Mark Sanchez, and they gave Sanchez a vote of confidence. The general manager of the Jets said that Sanchez is the guy. Then why do they get Tebow? And they know Tebow wants to be quarterback, so I don't know what they're thinking.
Well, I don't know how Tebow was even a first-round draft pick, personally. But when it comes down to things like this, what I heard before he was even drafted, they said that if he was drafted to any team in the South, that he would just be selling jerseys, period. Just his jersey number would be selling. He'd be selling jerseys, making money off that. So an investment within the New York Jets. Tim Tebow already has a lot of fans, and so him just being on the team would be.
All right, about it, ready to go.
So there you go. Look at Tim Tebow on the Jets.
All right, one last question about Tebow. Now,
sure.
You seem like you don't like Tebow?
No, I like Tebow. What's wrong with Tebow?
Because he seems like the closest NFL quarterback to you. Like, he runs.
Sure.
Most quarterbacks don't. I mean, you have a couple that run, but I don't know. I figured you like him. And also he's a big, tough guy that can hit.
Yeah,
he bars in just like you do.
Yeah.
I thought you would love him.
I do like him. I didn't say I didn't like him. I just don't think he's a very good quarterback.
Does Tebow have orange hair?
No.
All right, we're about ready to go here.
Okay, what it looks like, the Pioneers won the kickoff.
And they'll be getting it first. But Tom Levy will be kicking off, not Benjamin Schultz. Maybe Schultz might be doing the punting here. So we're all set to go here. The Southern Division title game winner goes to the IFL title game next week. And we'll play for the O3 Record Trophy. Baton's kick goes and returns from the 2. It's dropped.
But he picks it up.
And then picks it up.
88.
Runs out in the middle. Number 8.
Oh, helmet to helmet. He's okay now.
Marty Mascara returned the ball to the 19-yard line.
Rafi Graben.
Graben had just that huge hit we heard from the press box. All right, great. So you're joining us, right?
Yeah, for a while,
All right,
I'll be here.
You're welcome to stay as long as you like. We had a lot of fun the last time you were on. And I hope that's not my phone. It is? Okay. All right.
No worries about that.
I'm doing a broadcast now. Is everything okay?
Okay. Pioneers are up. 1st and 10, tight end to the right, 2 receivers split, and 1 running back. It's a run right up the middle. Number 36 up the left side. He gets a first down, about 12 yards, 13 yards, past the midfield. And now they're on the 23-yard line. They're almost in the red zone automatically.
Okay.
Same formation.
Kobe Nimrod
Tight end to the right.
About 15
Tight end
yards.
to the left.
And here's Ashkenazi. Hand off to Kobe again. We talk about Kobe being a big key. And he's tackled to the left after a 2-yard gain. Got to be Dawson tackle there. We're going to Kobe early.
Same play. Good one.
So, Kobe Nimrod, the main runner of the Pioneers, but the Pioneers have a 2-handed attack. Kirschenbaum is also the runner. You think they'll keep going back to Kobe here? We're on 2nd down.
Well, it looks like 2nd down. What else are you going to do? You might pull play action, but I'd run the ball. Same formation, tight end to the right.
Tarlo is a wide out. They had a Kobe up the middle again. They can't stop him. Dodges a tackle for Corrado and finally take it down. He gets the first down. Big run from 36, Kobe Nimrod.
Again, tackled by Graben. He's really doing well. He's tackling high, but he's a big guy, so his tackles, they're very solid.
All right, so here we go. The Pioneers are moving the ball. Great chance of defense early for the Lions sideline. They're a bit quiet right now at 11:39, so we have not played that much football here in the first quarter.
That's right, we're on the 13-yard line right now.
13-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Ashkenazi right under center. Nimrod, the man in the backfield, 2 wideouts. Tarlo joins out there on the left. And the pitch to Nimrod. Nimrod runs out right and gets a good block, and there he goes! Touchdown, Pioneers! It's Kobe Nimrod from the 13. They couldn't stop Kobe there.
No passes this whole drive. Runs. Very impressive.
Pioneers look a lot better than they did a few weeks ago when they were blowing out at Kraft Family Stadium.
That's right.
So
Chaim Brown says they're going to beat him on the ground.
Chaim Brown says so you think the Pioneers are winning tonight, Chaim Brown? On the ground.
There you go. Chaim Brown says Pioneers are going to win.
All right. Okay, so the extra point is coming up, and this looks like 2-point conversion here. I would just pitch it right back to Kobe. I would keep giving it to Kobe until they stop him. Chance of defense now very loud from the Lions sideline here. Ashkenazi right under center. He has Kobe Nimrod in the backfield. They pitch it to Kobe. Why not? Dodges a back. Oh, and he's finally taken down by Rafi Graben.
Again,
Graben has 2 hits.
3 tackles.
3 tackles. Excuse me. Graben has 3 tackles already in the ball game, and Nimrod was not able to dodge Rafi, so the 2-point conversion is no good. They finally get a stop on Kobe Nimrod, but the Pioneers take an early 6-0 lead, 11:20 in the first 40 seconds in this game, and we have a touchdown. Quick movement for the Pioneers.
So there you go. Look at that. It's what is that? 40 seconds off the clock, and it's now 6-0. Big Blue is not expecting that. Look at their sideline. They're very
docile, quiet.
Docile and quiet. It's right in the beginning of the game. I don't think all their fans are here. Nobody's chanting Benjamin Schultz, all these things. We'll see. Listen, I'm pretty sure Big Blue will answer back with their own touchdown very quickly.
Well, they'll probably go to a passing attack. I imagine they're going to Benjamin Schultz. Doug Hauser is out there on the kicking team. Okay, we're used to seeing that. And Ben Lemberg, Ted Cohen, and Cooper. Yoni Cooper will be out there. Pioneers will be kicking off after their quick score. Number 13, is that still Tall Brown out there?
I think so. I think it's Tall Brown.
Tall Brown's been with the Pioneers for a long, long time. Here's Tall's kick.
Impressive kick. I like it.
It'll go over the end zone. Corrado can't return it. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 15 for the Lions. Barry Schechter, one of the members of the Rebels here in attendance.
Yeah, big time Barry. That's what we call him.
Yeah. And again, I bumped into Barry earlier today. Hard to miss him. And pretty philosophical, as always.
So you bumped into him? Did you fall over?
No, I was in the home crowd. It wasn't simple.
Yeah.
We were talking little Baruch Espinoza. We also went to Shabtai Shvi.
Sure.
Football to philosophy, then back to football. That's the way it goes. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 from the 15. Chaim Shift under center. Has Matan Levy in the backfield. 2 wideouts. Schultz is one of them to the left for Chaim Shift from the 15. 1st and 10. It's a pump fake. Handed Matan Levy, and he's met stuffed. Maybe picked up a yard. So that play didn't fool anyone, and we'll go to 2nd and 9.
There you go. It was that 2 receivers to the left and a tight end also. There's 3 receivers all on one side. Interesting move. They just wanted to see how their defense is going to react to that. It's usually what you do when you do a big odd stack all the way on one side.
You're testing the defense.
Yeah, you want to see exactly how they're going to play you, see what you're going to do with are they playing man, are they playing zone? You know, you got to look at what they're doing.
All right, let's go Big Blue now is the chant. Climb shift to the shotgun this time. Fakes the baton Levy, then hands the push up, and he fumbles. I think the Pioneers got this. The Pioneers, right in front of the Pioneers sideline, they jump on it down like they got it, and it's Pioneers ball. Bad break for the Jerusalem Lions.
That's right. That's right. If you look at the instant replay, what happened was they did a fake up the middle or something like that, and then they did a Statue of Liberty play where he held the ball behind him without even looking.
I think that's
And
too
he hit the
fancy
ball.
at this point of the game.
It's a little,
Right?
I would say so too. I'd say it's a little too fancy for even IFL football. I'd say, you know what? We got to ground it, pound it, do a play action, get a touchdown. Don't do anything fancy.
So prime spot for the Pioneers, get a second touchdown. Hand up there to number 5, and he gets about 6 yards.
That's right. You know, I heard number 5 is actually pretty good. He's probably one of the better running backs. Kind of something that almost like I wouldn't say secret weapon, but that's what I would call it right now. So here we go again. A toss to the guy.
Okay, here we
stiff
go.
arm.
The hand out to the left to number 5 again. And he's taken down after a pickup of 2, so we'll go to 3rd and 2. We're trying to get the gentleman's name. Oh, here we go. We have a roster right here. Okay, number 5 is...
Elan Bias.
Okay, Elan
Bilas.
Bilas. He actually played very well against the Kings as well. Elan Bilas. Okay, so we're at 1st and goal inside the 3. Not 3rd down, apologize, enough for the 1st. Here's Ashkenazi. And he's going to hand this off again to Bilas. Bilas digs in there and finally gain tackle. Lead tackler grabbing. Why do they not give this back to Kobe Bryant? That's Kobe Bryant. Kobe Nimrod.
Kobe Bryant would
Kobe
be
Bryant
the
could do a little
best.
bit of everything. All right, joined by Barry Schechter. Barry, welcome.
Rebels, Abaita.
Rebels Abaita, Rebels Abaita, Rebels
That's true. There are
Abaita.
2 rebels right now. I'm outnumbered.
Right.
All right.
Nah, you're a rebel. Don't worry about that.
Well, I'm a rebel in my own way, in some form.
Listen, what down is it? First down, second down?
2nd and goal here.
On the 1 yard line.
Pioneers on the doorstep of touchdown number 2. They are dominating this game here early. Only 3 minutes passing right now at the 9-minute mark. And Ashkenazi running himself, even that shoulder injury.
Flag on the play.
There's a flag on the play. Looks like Ashkenazi. That's dangerous with that neck injury to be running. Why would he do that?
No, you're right about that. But one thing that you know, listen, maybe his neck doesn't hurt. I mean, he hasn't been playing too hard this whole season, and his neck feels better. One thing I thought was weird is that Viggy, number 8, their defensive line, was standing up and dancing around instead of getting low.
Well, you know, against a guy named Tal Mordach, it's a little bit tough to get lower. It's probably the biggest, strongest guy in the league.
Touchdown is good, by the way. Flag
I just have
is
one
picked up.
question. Why do they have pie in their ears?
Yeah, what did they find in their ears?
Oh, God.
Don't
All
worry
right.
about it.
Touchdown is good. So Ashkenazi keeps it and takes it from the 1. So 2-touchdown lead for the Pioneers. It is a 12-0 with a 2-point conversion pending. Ashkenazi here on the 2-point conversion. They stick Kobe Nimrod in. I have a feeling he's getting it. All right, fake to Kobe. Ashkenazi passes. It's complete, and it's the 2-point conversion is good. So Ashkenazi is able to throw a pass. Yeah, it's 14. So our score is 8:56 in the first quarter. The Tel Aviv Pioneers 14. The right now undefeated Jerusalem Big Blue Lions 0. 14-0.
Did you expect this?
I did not. The Lions
I'll
were
tell
the
you
favorites
what,
coming in.
Chaim Brown expected this.
Kai Brown, did you expect 14-0 here? Okay, we'll try. We'll just watch over the camera. Okay.
What up?
Are we able? Hey, close this here. Hey, what's going on?
Okay, so listen. I didn't.
Hey, Aaron, are we able to move this camera at all? All right.
Move
Here.
the camera to the left.
Let's stay like this. Okay, here. All right. This is a nice comfortable. Okay.
We're professionals.
14-0, more or less. 14-0 and 8:54 ticking in the first quarter. Tal Brown kicks off again after the second touchdown. This kick is going to be returned, dropped in the end zone. That is an automatic touchback here in the IFL. So it's 1st and 10 for the 15.
All right, so
I got you. 1st and 10 from the 15.
what do you think the Big Blues?
I think you
do?
gotta air it out to Schultz. No tricky stuff. You know what works? Go back to the bread and butter. It's Benjamin Schultz time, I think.
I would do now, Nub. I would throw it to one of those guys. I'm pretty sure they're going to double team Schultz right now.
It's an idea.
I mean, what I would do is
You could
maybe
put-
do a toss.
Niger is their best defender of the Pioneers. He's not on Schultz. Actually, Corrado's on Schultz. Scott, excuse me, Scott is on Schultz. Here's Klein Schiff for the shotgun formation. And
Now he is.
okay, hand off to Baton Lane. Baton runs out right and breaks a tackle, staying on his feet, breaks another tackle, and finally taken down. After a good pickup for about 11 yards, that'll be first and 10 from the, I think I'll mark this at the 28. All right, so they get a run, they get something positive, the Jerusalem Lions do.
That's right.
Festive crowd here again at Craft Say Ellie Skolnick and Ari Weissport from the Kings.
Yeah,
The Shermanator here
Kings
as well.
guy coming. Oh, the Kings
Terry
have
Hill,
nice new
ISD.
jerseys or sweatshirts.
Yeah, those are very nice.
Very nice. How much are those? Like 25, 30 shekels? Something like that?
I don't know. Hopefully. 14-0 here, 8-19 in the first. Chaim is in the shotgun formation. Matan Levy in the backfield. Benjamin Schultz to the right, the outside, and the ball is complete. I don't see who got it in a moment. It was number 88.
Jupiter.
That was Jupiter?
Yeah.
Okay. Or Jupiter caught that ball. Are you sure number 88? For Jerusalem. So that second and 12, that catch was
12.
2 yards.
Second and 12. 12.
Second and 12. They need to get to the 23-yard line for the first down. Okay, so we have the Jerusalem. All right. Yonah Bashan is still listed on this roster. Okay. Climb shift in the shotgun again. Second down. Hand off to Baton. Baton bumps an old player and goes down. Bad run there from the Lions. Thanks for that one there, Johnny Joe. He bumped into his own man. I think he bumped into Shmuel Halpern.
Well, you know, every single time that you see Big Blue run the ball, the running backs quickly get up to the line of scrimmage, so it might be just a habit of his to catch the ball and try to run as fast as they can. And because there was no hole, you know, he runs into his own guy.
Lions in trouble early. 14-0 the deficit. We just hit 7 minutes, first quarter. It's third down here. Climb shift to the shotgun, rolls out right. He's going deep. He has a man open. It's caught. That was an incredible catch. The referee say he was out of bounds.
It's tough. The refs right now, you know, they're not the best refs, so they really feel a lot of pressure on themselves to make the right call.
What are they going
I
to
think
call
they're
here?
call incomplete.
That was an incredible catch.
They
It was
don't know.
one-handed. That was something else.
What they're asking themselves right now is, did they want to have a good? They want to have a close game?
Number 88. We're going to look this right here. We have the TV station, the TV
plays.
camera. Let's see what that catch. He was. Is the rule 1 foot in this league?
Well, whether what we see or we don't see doesn't really matter. It's
It's up
what
to the
they call.
referees anyway, but flag on the play anyway. Wow. Are they called holding anyway? It comes back. Okay. Third and very long. This is going to be third about 25.
Yeah.
This is a tough spot for the Lions. Already down 2 touchdowns. So the pass would have came back anyway. They called a holding here, of course, and it's a third and 25.
So
Gotta
that,
go deep here, right?
that totally negates everything that's happened, no matter if it was a catch or not. But yeah, I would say, what is it? Down is it? Third down?
It is third and 25. Then you get to the 23 here for the first, and they're going to mark this. Looks like now they're deciding they're going to move this ball up now.
I love it what the refs are doing.
Yonah Sean is having a field day screaming
That's right. He's
up
yelling
a
at the
storm.
refs.
Can hear it from here.
Yep. Here we go.
All right, so this is very interesting. Pioneers decline the penalty,
And now
so they
it's
go to
fourth
fourth down. Smart move from Tel Aviv. So Benjamin will be punting. Matan does the kickoffs. Benjamin does the punting. Bad punt.
Oy vey's mir.
High in the air, but not long distance. Takes a Tel Aviv bounce. And the Pioneers will take it on the Jerusalem sideline. Jerusalem's in serious trouble here.
How many yards was that? Let's take a look.
That punt was about 7 yards.
7 yards.
About 7 yards here? Or are these
7
gentlemen
yards.
with the Rebels?
These guys are the national flag team.
National flag team, okay.
Jeremy,
So they're rooting on their man Chaim Schiff or someone else?
Huh?
Chaim Schiff used to play flag football, so.
National team?
National team? Oh, okay, I gotcha. All right. 6:32 in the first. It's all Pioneers up to this point. 2 touchdowns, and they're going to get. They have the ball here.
You know.
They mark this at the 22-yard line. Chance the defense of the crowd on the sideline. Yes, Johnny Joe.
There's no doubt that Big Blue is going to start scoring and get the momentum going after a while. But right now, it looks like they're going to do it. Itai's directing stuff right now. He's ready.
Yeah, he's smelling blood. Itai pitches. No, it's the fake. Oh, this is a beautiful run for Tel Aviv. And they're going to have another touchdown. Incredible.
There you go.
Number 5 flies in. Kai Brown says, "I told you."
Just ran the orbit play, gave his number 5 on the underneath give, and
that was a fake to Kobe Nimrod. Everyone bid on it, including yours truly. They give it to Vilas, who runs left, totally untouched and open lane. And it's the 3rd touchdown. This is incredible. Steve Leibowitz looks worried.
Steve, can we get the comment from you?
What's going on,
Steve? Your
Steve?
emotion of the whole thing. What's your emotion?
I have to say, I would never have expected a Yona Mishan coached team to come out this flat.
Yeah, I would agree.
Point.
Good point.
All right, 2-point conversion, and I believe this is good. Yes, it is. 1 for 3 on the 2-point conversion. A run a little to the right in the middle.
What's the score?
22-0. 6:07 in the first quarter. Incredible. So I'll tell you again, I had your team beating the hype underdogs. That, in my opinion, was an upset, and we're on the verge of another upset here in the playoffs. I don't think anyone thought the Lions were going to lose this badly this early.
Yeah, I mean, Pioneers have been pressing all the right buttons, doing all the right things, and Big Blue is flat, and they are resting on their hips right now.
Off? Is it they weren't testing the regular season?
I mean, you could say the same thing about the Rebels. Is that when it came to the tougher teams, those teams that didn't really matter because we were beating all the bad teams, and then when it comes to playoffs, you feel like you're untested.
Here's Tall Brown, his 3rd kickoff here in the first quarter. It hits out of bounds. Another touchback for Tall Brown. And the Lions will take over 1st and 10 from their own 15. What do the Lions got to do right now?
Lions got to get back to the basics, not get caught up in the emotions. They got to run the ball. They got to do a play action. They got to come up with their own little tricks right now. They got to set up stuff.
There was a point in the game with you guys last year, the Southern Division title game, when you guys were losing, that I thought there was a point in the game that if they didn't have a touchdown on this drive, the game was over. That was the 3rd down play. Alex almost got tackled for a safety and bombed it about 60 yards. So this might be the series where the Big Blue has to score a touchdown, or this game could be over early. We'll see. Chaim Shep right under center, and it's a fake to Baton Levy. Benjamin Schultz gets to the left, and here comes Benjamin. Benjamin center steps, stays on left, and here comes Schultz.
Come on,
and he's pushed out of bounds to the 10, and the Lions needed that.
A nice long 20-something.
That was a 35-yard run.
There you go. 20, 30-yard run, 30. Very nice.
So this time the fake works the trickery, and the Lions take it 35 yards. And Clyde Brown says they needed that. Certainly down 22-0, 5:33 in the first.
Good, big, emotional push. I mean, I don't know if you want to pull out some of the tricks so early in the game. The Pioneers didn't pull out too many tricks to score that many points.
Right. Just a simple run.
Number 55 pulled out. Number 55
right. Ted Cohen,
good
who made the play. Baria Schechter, who's a guard, is sensitive to the guards getting credit, said that the guard made the play. So we give Cohen credit there. All right, here comes Chaim. This time shotgun formation. Baton Levy in the backfield. And Rafaelitz, the wideout to the left, and Yumming, the wideout to the right. And here's Chaim. He's looking end zone all the way. Here's Schultz. And they're going to call there's a flag. The Lions want pass interference. The flag goes in the center of the field. So we'll see what the penalties are. Did you think there was a penalty there?
Well, there is a penalty there. I wouldn't say it's pass interference. They called I'd say more like holding or something like that.
Ben Spee, the camera crews are pointing at him. He may have been caught. Chance of Yerushalayim here in the crowd. And this is going against the Lions. Yes, it is. So it's holding against the Lions. And this is a 10-yard penalty.
It looks like it was illegal hand to the face.
Hand to the face, okay. Legal hand to the face. So this is going to be 1st and 20. They marked the ball to 19. No, I'm sorry, 1st and goal. I apologize. 1st and goal from the 19.
You got 4 tries to do it, so we'll see what happens.
Yep, we'll see. Chaim Shept is in a tough spot, down 22-0 to his former team. Shotgun formation, low snap. Chaim is going to the end zone, and this ball is incomplete. Schultz wants pass interference, and he's going to get it.
Ball is way over the top. That
was not catchable, right?
Yeah.
Daniel Ben-Svi looks like he's been caught with the penalty here. Find in a moment. Not a spot foul in the IFL. It is an automatic 1st down, though, and I believe it is a 10-yard penalty. We'll see what they rule in a moment.
That's right.
But they are going to the right man, though, right? The Lions?
Yeah. Schultz or Jupiter, those two guys are very good. I would just go with the mismatch. Whoever has the worst defender, I would start throwing towards that guy.
Oh, whoa, the Lions are very upset. They pick up the flag, and it's second down.
Jupiter's out of the game.
Jupiter's out of the game. It's Rafalowitz.
He's not playing the whole game. He suited up.
Or Jupiter's not playing.
Wow.
Who's number 88? It's Rafalowitz, all right? Okay. Rafalowitz is playing, or they're missing or Jupiter. It's hurting them right now. Second and goal from 19.
It looks like they either got to throw to their tight end, which I would do, or
Shmuel Halperin.
yeah, do maybe a screen. It looks like Bill Blue really wants to get a score on the board, though.
Two wideouts to the right. Chaim rolls right. And now he's going to Halperin just as you called. Halperin tries to get space. And the ball is too far, and it's incomplete. You called it. Tight end. So, now we're at third and goal here. What do you think?
Well, these play calls going right to the end zone, probably not so smart. You want to get at least, 10 yards. But what's good about being on the 20-yard line is that there is a lot of passing room. So they can continue to go to the end zone for these next two plays. Personally, I want to get near the goal line. You have a good chance doing a play action. From here, you had no chance doing play action.
Two wideouts now to the left of Chaim Schiff, excuse me. All right, Benjamin, he's looking for the end zone. Has Schultz there. Schultz has a chance. And he dropped it. But there's a flag. Schultz may have been pushed. Usually Schultz makes that catch anyway. And we'll find a moment with that flag if we're going to fourth down or not. 4:08 here in the first quarter. What did you think? Was that a penalty?
It looked like some sort of pass interference. They looked like a rub route at the beginning.
The rule in the IFL, if the ball is in the air, and they pulled the flag again.
Wow.
That's not good. The Lions silent happy. Pioneers jump up in ecstasy. Fourth and goal from the 19. Now, of course, the rule in the IFL, if the ball's in the air, you cannot make contact with the receiver, but either they thought the contact was incidental or they thought the ball was not catchable, which is weird because Schultz had a hand on that ball. All right, so no pass interference, and it's fourth and goal. You don't want this early in the game. This is not do or die, but it's close.
You know what? Everybody's making it seem like it is, and it really is not. It's still the first quarter. You got to calm down.
First quarter, fair enough. Chaim Schultz hands off to Matan Levy to the right. Goes Matan. Matan's running full steam ahead, and he got it. It worked.
Very nice.
Matan points to the Lions sideline. A run from the 19-yard line gets the Lions their first score of the game.
Very nice. Very, very nice. Nice little thing. They act like it's going to be run. Maybe then they did a draw right to and he bounced the outside. So
Pioneers were expected pass. Was not ready for the run to the right side. Matan gets the 19-yard touchdown run. So this series was two productive plays. Benjamin Schultz for 35 yards. Matan Levy for 19. That's it. All the other plays were incomplete passes or penalties, or almost penalties. Here's Chaim Schiff on the 2-point. Rolls out right, being pressured, goes to the end zone. The ball is incomplete. But there's a flag. Schultz wants pass interference. I know that. Ben Svi looks like he's been called.
No, that was not pass interference. You can bump somebody within 5 yards, and the ball wasn't in the air. So
more celebrities here in the crowd tonight.
Holding.
Okay, holders of the defense will move it up 1 yard, and it'll be
ugly.
two-point conversion for the 1 yard line.
Is there an instant replay that was not holding?
We don't see the television screens yet here. Any instant replay?
They have instant, but they didn't have on that play.
Okay, they did not show any instant replays there on the penalty.
Here we
All
go.
right.
Here we go.
2-point from the 1.
Neither here nor there. Probably run right up the middle. They're so close.
Matan is in the backfield. Chaim will keep it himself and get in easy. Two-point conversion is good, and our score 3:33 in the first quarter. The Tel Aviv Pioneers 22 and the Jerusalem Lions 8.
There we go. There we go. No matter how much one person doesn't like one team or like that, you want a good game.
That's true.
So it's like even if it was a 40-0, you don't want 40-0.
This game, of course, is being broadcast on radio and TV. You can check out if you're on the site. The Israel Sports Network TV. You go onto the site and you can click and actually watch this game. In case for some reason you're in the corner of your room and you're listening to the game, you can also listen to us and watch the pictures on the ISN site, isn.co.il. Low kick from Matan. It's dropped and then picked up, run for the 4, And Niger's returning this and taking it out. That looks like a bad penalty. I think it was a face mask.
I think
right?
another bad penalty. You're right.
Niger's
He did
really
tackle him
upset.
by the helmet, but
Ooh.
face mask he's not.
Yeah, there's a face mask. So Niger took it up to the 19-yard line. The face mask is a 10-yard penalty, and they'll take this up to the 29-yard line. So Pioneers almost in Jerusalem territory already.
That's
Two
right.
touchdowns.
So look at that.
Momentum with the Lions after the score. The penalty quells that a little bit. What do you think for the Pioneers here? Ashkenazi passing or more Kobe Nimrod running?
I would give the ball
Or
a couple more
beat
times. Maybe a counter, maybe a toss.
Edina Rhodes in the
Nothing
ball game,
special.
the wide out to the right, and Bilas the man in the backfield. Ashkenazi pitches to Bilas. Bilas gets a block, and look at that. He broke a tackle, got hit in the face there, and picked up about 5 yards. So we're going to 2nd and 5. Now they'll mark this ball at the. They're in Jerusalem territory. They'll mark this at the 22. So I'm sorry, that was more like 7 yards there, 7 or 8. Very close to the first down. Generous spot. There's Ashkenazi to Nimrod this time. Kobe Nimrod picks up 4, enough for the first down. Clearly, they cannot stop the run.
Quickly getting on the ball, running the ball.
The no-huddle offense almost.
Big Blue is not ready for that
You play
now.
defense as well, Johnny Joe. No-huddle throws you off sometimes. You're not used to it?
Yeah, you got to get everybody ready for all these things, and it's the defense has to be coordinated and all these things, but Big Blue's just not ready right now.
1st and 10 from the 17. Go to the Pioneers. The 2-touchdown lead. Edon, the wideout to the right for Tel Aviv. Kobe Nimrod, the man in the backfield. Here's Ashkenazi. The Lions show blitz. Nimrod runs out left. And we see a flag right away. Gadim Edon takes down Kobe Nimrod after a pickup of 2 or 3. What was that flag? What do you think it was?
Yeah,
We'll find it in a moment.
offside. It's so quick. It's offsides or it's holding.
All right. I hear the Lions clapping over there, so it is against the Pioneers. It looks like a 5-yard penalty. And still first down, though. They're going to... It's a 10-yard penalty, excuse me. And they'll mark this ball at the 25. Still Jerusalem territory. Tarlo, the wideout to the right now. Edon, the wideout to the left. Ashkenazi hands off to Nimrod. Nimrod breaks the tackle, breaks 2. Here comes Kobe running out left. And finally taking out the Gadim Edon. He bumps into a cameraman over there for one of the documentaries. But Kobe Nimrod gets out to the 15-yard line.
Did he get up?
Kobe.
Is he okay? Is the guy on the sideline okay?
I hope so. That's a tough spot to be in.
That's right, especially when you're not looking at the game and you're
Right,
trying to
that's
film
what I
something
did.
else. Yeah, that's not fun.
Now, last week, the camera crews at your sideline a lot as well, right?
Yeah, that's annoying.
And again, honesty from Johnny Joe.
What,
Yeah.
what down is it?
Okay, we are 2nd down here. Ball marked at the 16. They need to get to the 6, I believe, for the first. Hand off to Bilas. Bilas breaks the tackle, spins, still going, and gets to the 1-yard line. It'll be first to goal for Tel Aviv. They can't stop the run.
Plays. Bilas is making plays, so is Nimrod. Tough.
Bilas and Kobe Nimrod can't be stopped.
Can they keep it up?
That's the question.
Can they
119 here in
keep
the
it up?
first.
Can they keep it? I think.
Ashkenazi's thrown 1 pass, I believe, on the 2-point conversion.
You know what? That's good quarterbacking. That's what I say. If you can continually run the ball and win the game, those are the best quarterbacks.
Right, save the arm.
You don't have
And
to.
Ashkenazi, of course, has a run as well. Timeout,
Big Blue.
Jerusalem. Big Blue takes timeout. Yonah Michon jogs to the field, wants to talk this over. What do you think he's saying in the huddle right now?
He's probably saying, we've seen them in this formation. We've seen them do this. This is 2 points. This is very important. It's worth calling timeouts on 2-point
Well,
conversions.
this is actually a touchdown here. It's not 2 points here.
Okay, I'm
This is
sorry
first
about
goal.
that.
It's okay.
You're right.
But they're saying you want to stop. We've seen this happen. I don't think they're going to stop them here. Is this a wise timeout? You might need it later on in the half.
Well, when it comes down to touchdowns and you can seriously kill their momentum if you can stop them right now.
Look at this crowd here. Well, you can't because this is on radio, but Petah Tikva, some of the players, the Petah Tikva Troopers are here. And this crowd is almost standing room only. Josh Hastings here, celebrity from the Just and Josh show, also here as well. And Avi Margalit, we saw him in the crowd. Big festive crowd. Do the celebrities ever have an effect on you, Johnny Joe, when you're playing?
I don't even know who they are.
Fair enough. All right, looks like ready to go is 1st and goal. 1:06 here in the first, 22-8. The lead for Tel Aviv. 2 men in the backfield. Vilas and Kobe Rod. Vilas gets the call, runs it easy. Touchdown is good.
Wow, that was easier
Even
than I
after
thought.
the timeout. 28-8. So again, the idea of using the timeout may come back to cost the Lions.
Yeah, right.
The Lions, as I mentioned, they won 9 of their 10 wins have been by 20 points or more. The only close game was against you guys, and even then they were only down 2 touchdowns at halftime. They're now down back to 3 touchdowns in the deficit. And we'll find out in a moment the two-way conversion. Yaron is the wideout to the right, the only wideout here. Tight end to the left and 2 running backs. Give it to Bilas. He gets it easy. Our score is 104 in the first quarter.
Flag.
But there's a flag.
You know, how this game is going, it looks like there's going to be some fights.
It's starting to get that feeling, right?
Emotions are building and raising.
All right, so the Pioneers here watching the sideline. Do you know who these guys are? Okay.
I don't know all these guys. They're very good players, and I like them. We're
Right,
just talking about people that are walking and saying hello.
Yes, Gross is here for the Pioneers watching the game. I don't know why he's in this part of the field. All right, the 2-point is good. So our score is 104 in the first quarter. The Tony Pioneers 30, Jerusalem Lions 8.
Wow.
I just can't get over this. I don't know.
Emotions are building, even inside me. I
Yeah.
didn't expect this. But this is what's great about football, Paper champions mean nothing. I want to see him play on the field,
Right. That's a good point. A lot of people crowned Big Blue before the postseason started.
That's right.
And they are in serious trouble. And last time they were in the postseason again was against you guys. It was a loss. They've actually lost their last 2 postseason games. Only the last 2 games. The game before that was the title game. Here's Tom Brown's kick, and it's not going to be returned again. Tom Brown's been excellent, 4 for 4 with touchbacks, and the Lions will take over 1st and 10 from their own 15.
Yeah, impressive leg. He kicks the ball right out of the end zone every single time. That's the perfect kicker right there. That's what you want.
Yep, Tall's pushing them back. Bad field position for the Lions. It's hard to start from the 15. It is, as a quarterback, I mean, it sounds obvious, but the field position is certainly a big deal.
Yeah, when it comes down to, being backed up every single time, it really is a daunting task because these drives, you have to keep on, having new plays.
2 of the Lions players, by the way, Schultz and Rafalets, look to the crowd and raise their hands. They want some motion from this quiet Jerusalem crowd right now. Schultz runs in motion. Schultz right under center. Matan in the backfield. It's a play action. Ship rolls out right. He doesn't have anyone. He's being chased and throws to no one. Closest receiver is Shmuel Halperin, and we'll go incomplete 2nd and 10. Klein pressured there, correct?
That's right.
You're smiling about something.
Me? No, some of the guys from the Rebels are happy about what's happening right now.
Still, the rivalry between the Lions and the Rebels is still going on, even though your season's over.
It's fun, though, so whatever.
I hear that. I understand. On the ground. Are you saying... Right. We're being heckled by a fan. No, Kai Brown says Big Blue can be beaten by the ground, and he is correct up to this point. 13 seconds left in the first. Kai may have this clock tick down. All right, Kai Brown is going deep. He has Schultz. Schultz was not able to get it overthrown, and we're going to 3rd and 10. 3.7 seconds left as the clock will stop when they restart with the ball is spot, so virtually the last play of the first quarter.
There you go. Look at it. I think Big Blue's a little antsy. They want to start scoring points. They really have to relax and just get to the running game and start play action.
Trying to chip away, if you will, right?
Yeah. Run the ball.
That's the end of the first quarter. We'll switch sides. They're scored 38, so at this point the Pioneers are on pace to score 120 points. Will they get to 100 points? I don't know, but the way they're running, they are like, and again, I know this is a bad memory, but they're like the Haifa team. The run can't be stopped, and they are 4 for 4 touchdowns to series right now.
What's great about Big Blue is that at halftime they make amazing adjustments. They'll put in big guys. They'll do this. They'll do that.
Okay.
And they'll stop the run. They know how to do it. It's just about those little counter plays. Right now, both teams are executing, but it just comes down to momentum right now. And Big Blues, I think they're picking some of the wrong plays. They're executing fine, but their plays are a little bit predictable. They're throwing the ball deep. They should be running the ball, giving short passes.
Well, 3rd and 10, and this is a big play because they don't get first down. They'll have to punt. From the 15, they need to go to the 25. Rafael gets the wide out to the right. Benjamin moves in motion. Matan leaving the backfield. Low snap. Heim drops it. He's hit, and then throws to Schultz, who catches it, and Schultz almost goes down there, breaks 2 tackles, and finally taken down by Niger. What an amazing play from Benjamin Schultz.
That's right, that's right.
Depending on where
He
the
could
ball
have
is being
fallen
spot,
down, and
it'll be a first down.
that was a bad
They have to
snap.
measure.
Quarterback got the ball to him. Very nice, very composed.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Where Schultz caught it was about 6 yards away from the first. He
And
broke
first
2
down.
tackles. His knee almost hit the ground. And first down, they won't even measure here. And Big Blues, I mean, we'll see what happens the rest of this game, but if they come back, they might look at that play. We'll see what happens, obviously. 11-17 here in the second. Long way to go, folks. 2 wideouts set for the Lions again, this time both to the left. Benjamin Rafalets, Chaim checked under center. Baton Levy, the man in the backfield. Now Rafalets moves in motion. Chaim almost runs his player. He's going deep to Benjamin. Benjamin will have a chance and dropped it. And Schultz wants pass interference against Niger. Do you think that was pass interference, Johnny Joe?
No,
All right.
it didn't look like pass interference to me at all.
Schultz made a motion. He hit his arm, his right arm. He thought he got bumped there. We'll see.
Look at our own instant replay from the side. If they don't show it, they don't show it. But you know, listen, you got to run the ball. Pioneers can continually run the ball.
Chaim is in for
They're
big
setting
Blues.
up like a whole game, and if they don't start running the ball right now, it's only second down.
Sure, 2nd and 10 for the 26. Benjamin moves in motion. Chaim was not ready for that snap. He fumbled the ball. Pioneer, I think the Lions got it. They got very lucky there. Chaim was not ready, it looked like.
Yep.
Miscommunication.
This is not good. They got to get on the same page. Everybody got to get on the same page. I mean, it's
I don't
easier
know how
said
they're
than done.
How are they making a mistake at this point of the game, down 30-8?
I don't know. Some of the guys probably have some nerves. You know, they're antsy about making plays, antsy about doing this or that.
Lions might not be used to playing this type of crowd because most of the season they were playing against low-tier teams, and that could be part of it too. Who knows? All right, Chaim Shift is right under center. 2 men to the left for Shift, but they're going to hand this to Baton Levy, Danny Brill gets the call. And Danny Brill picks up about 7, and they'll mark this ball at the 26.
There you go, ran the ball.
But we're
Smart
at
move.
4th down here, so 4th and about 3. And clearly they're going to go for it.
That's actually the second time on 3rd and long they did a draw. So you got to watch out for that later on in the game.
Great point. Pioneers may have to see a pattern there. 9:35 in the second.
Yeah.
4th down here.
Shotgun, look at this.
Chance of defense from the Tel Aviv Faithful, and the Lions call their second timeout. I'm going to talk it over here.
9.5 left in the second quarter.
Pioneers have all 3 of their timeouts for those who counting. Okay, 4th and short, about 4th and 3. What do you think the Lions should do here, Johnny Joe?
4th and 5.
4th and 5. Okay, a little bit longer. What do you think
Throw an
the
out
Lions should
pattern. Throw the ball, throw an out pattern.
Throw it out there.
Something short. It doesn't really matter who to. It's a short pass. I don't think a run will work. I think linebackers will be playing really close.
Now, at this point, the
I
Lions,
would throw short, or I would throw a touchdown. Those are the 2 options. But
the Lions have one
I
touchdown.
actually think they're going to throw deep. That's what I think when you think about it.
The Lions have they've been trying to throw deep. They've tried to go to Benjamin. The Lions at this point have 1 touchdown. It came off basically 2 running plays. Benjamin's reverse and Matan Levy's draw from the 19-yard line. Outside of that, they've not really been able to move the ball that much, and they'll certainly be testing their 4th and 5 coming.
What do you think they're going to do?
I would give it to Matan Levy, but he's not in the game. Danny Brill's in the game. I guess I'll give it to Brill. And I would coast him out to the right, see if he can get it done.
If they don't pass the ball, I would get 55 to pull and then give the ball behind him.
Schultz in motion, a big 4th down here in the game. Flag galore. Chaim rolls right. He's going to Shmuel Halpern. Shmuel caught the ball. He's in. We'll see where the flag is coming, though. This may be coming back, but there's no flag. It's a touchdown for the Lions. That would be a big touchdown here on 4th and 5. We saw a flag early, and they picked. It was against the defense. Obviously the penalty will be declined. Touchdown is good for the Jerusalem Lions. Their second touchdown of the game. That pass worked to Shmuel Halpern. Well, you're right about going to that tight end. Maybe that's the secret at this point for them.
There you go.
But they'll still have to stop them on defense. But at the moment, they get a little bit of breathing room with their second touchdown. Two-point conversion pending. Brill in the backfield. Chipped under center. Schultz to the right. Wafalowitz to the left. Here's Heim. Looks. And he's being chased. Trying to get out of there. And he'll throw right at the end of Wafalowitz, who caught it. Wafalowitz caught. Wait a minute. Was that to A.L. Lapidote? A.L. Lapidote caught the ball. I didn't realize he was eligible. A.L. Lapidote catches a two-point conversion, or score with 9:20 in the second quarter. The Dudley Pioneers 30.
What are you going to do?
Jerusalem Light 16. And they may have a conversation on that.
Yeah, ineligible receivers and things like this. I mean, I don't make the rules. I just try to break them.
Try to get away with it.
I would probably do the same thing. And
now look at this. I think they're going to wave this off.
What is this?
Oh, okay. They're not waving this off.
Officials timeout.
An eligible receiver. Two-point conversion is no good. Okay, we caught that. Al Lapido is not allowed to catch the ball. Two-point is. So the score is 30-14. 9:20 in the second.
So the game's getting closer.
But in the end, I've got this funny feeling the Lions are just not going to be able to stop the Pioneers' run.
Yeah.
At this point, 4 for 4, the Pioneers.
On drives?
Touchdowns.
Yeah, there you go.
Because it's an ineligible receiver, Al Lapido. I'm saying, Al Lapido was an ineligible receiver. Two-point conversion is no good. So it's 30-14. So, this is very interesting. I think they'll do the 2-point again. And then they just call that. Of course, this game is being broadcasted on
IsraelSportsRadio.com
and Israel Sports Network, isn.co.il.
Channel 50 on cable TV.
Okay, we're not allowed to
But don't
say
watch
that.
that.
You need to stay with us here. And you can watch the game here if you go to the ISN site. All right, they're going to try this two-point conversion again. This time they'll mark this at the 7-yard line. Chaim's going to the end zone being chased. Across the middle, incomplete. Now the two-point conversion is no good. 9:20 here in the second quarter. 30-14 Tel Aviv.
So there you go. Is that another flag on
Your
the play?
energy seems, you seem just shocked, Johnny Joe.
I am a little bit shocked. I'm a little bit lost of words. I expected a little more, but the score is getting closer. It's only down by 2 touchdowns.
30. If it's 30-14, you would think if one team had it, you think it's the Lions, not the Pioneers. But yeah, I'm very curious when the Pioneers get the ball back, if the Lions can stop. Yes, it's a loss of down, Oriole. They shouldn't have done that again. All right. So anyway, I'm just, I'm having a chat here with the commissioner about some of the rules.
About reffing and things like this.
About reffing, and Oriole agrees with me. They should have not been able to do the 2-point again. Matan Levy kicks this ball after the second touchdown. Ball returned from the 9. And Mascata returned that ball and takes this out to the 19-yard line. 1st and 10. Go to the Pioneers. Again, if I'm the Pioneers, go back to Kobe Nimrod or Bilas. They can't stop them at this point. I would keep going back to them until they stop them.
I'd say barring any kind of unforeseen turnover, Pioneers are going to score again.
Yeah, 4 for 4 at this point. You don't need to do anything fancy. Don't need to do a setup to down your own. Go right back to the bread and butter because it works. Kobe Nimrod's in the backfield along with Bilas, as I mentioned. One wideout to the right. It's your own. No wideouts to the left. Ashkenazi hands this to Bilas. And they're able to get a little bit of a tackle there. Only 2-yard pickup. Tackle made by Ben Lemberg. Going to second eight. Finally, they stopped him somewhat. Only 2 yards. Do you think maybe the Lions are starting to figure out the run?
Time will tell. Time will tell.
True. They might have just guessed right there. And the pitch to Idan Yaron. Idan dances right, breaks the tackle. Actually does not, excuse me. And got no gain. Now the Lions are starting to figure out what it looks like. Tackle made by Carano. We're going to 3rd and 8.
3rd and 8.
They need to get to the 29.5 or so for the first.
That's right.
8:35, and the Pioneers have a very up-tempo, quick-up, no-huddle offense.
Now he's got to throw.
So see, Ashkenazi had to throw. Ashkenazi doesn't do it. Bilas picks up the first, spins, breaks the tackle, is finally taken out by Yoni Cooper. Bilas gets to the 21-yard line.
See, right when you think they have to pass, they run the ball again.
Very
I'm
smart.
telling you, any team that sets up a really good running game, they don't have to pass at all, any time.
Kai Brown had just yelled something. I know what he yelled.
He probably
What'd
says,
you yell?
"I told you so."
I have no control of that. All right, Pioneers on 1st and 10 for the 21. Belos gets the call again. And this time he's taken down, game tackle, led by Rafik Rabin. Avi Moore and DeHall have some extracurricular activity. Good tackle from Big Blue.
They're talking trash now. Big
Yep.
Blue's talking trash. After they tackle him, they start talking trash to him.
And is that frustration at this point, talking trash, or trying to get confidence back?
Well, you're trying to get the person who's running the ball not to run so hard or whatever like that. Talking means nothing. It's about hitting.
Ashkenazi hands off again to Belos. Belos twisted down, no gain. So 2 runs for Belos, no gain. We'll go to 3rd and 10. They mark the ball at 21, need to get to the 11.
What do you think they're going to do now? It's third down and 10. A timeout.
Doesn't Ashkenazi have to pass it? So Pioneers call a timeout. 7:29 in the first half, and our score: the Pioneers 30 and the Jerusalem Lions 14. All right, Chaim Brown says Ashkenazi is going to throw in the right corner.
He's been right so far, so
Yeah.
I'm going to go with that.
All right, now again, this game is being broadcast to you by Israel Sports Radio and Israel Sports Network. Check out our websites, israelsportsradio.com and isn.co.il. You can also watch this game on the Israel Sports Network site. Scroll down right in the center, you can see live action here from our camera crew at Israel Sports Network. So good fun stuff here. All right, what's going on in the timeout, you think, Johnny Joe?
They're discussing some sort of play, something like this. What do you expect?
Well, I think they'll pass here.
Yeah, right. That's what I think. Now, personally, I think Chaim Brown's right. They're probably going to throw the right
Chaim
corner.
Brown says right corner. Idan Yaron, Itai's favorite target, lines up left. He may be doing a crossing pattern. 2 men in the backfield, Belos
I
and
don't know.
Kobe Nimrod.
Maybe just a run.
Now Belos runs right, and we see a flag. Lions clap, and that was at a pass. A delay of game, I think. 5-yard penalty. Oh, false start. Excuse me. I think Belos jumped over the line. So now it is 3rd and 15. They mark this at the 26, so they need to get to the 11 for the first.
Yes.
All right.
It's third down now. Third down and 15.
22, 23. Excuse me, they marked this at the 24.
At least it's not third down and goal. You can throw it. You don't have to throw it to the end zone. You can throw
And
it.
it's 2 down, and they have 2 more downs, 4 down territory in this part of the field. All right, 7:29 here in the second
I throw
quarter.
it to the left corner of the end zone now.
So Ashkenazi, right under center, 2 wideouts. Ashkenazi, you see a flag. Kobe Nimrod's taken down, but there's a flag on the play. Kobe Nimrod loses yards there. We'll find out one moment for our penalties declined. So the penalty was against the Pioneers, and we'll go to 4 down here.
What would you do? If it's 4th down, I'd
Are
punt
they
it.
going?
I'd punt
Are
it.
they going to kick a field goal? They're going to
No.
punt it.
If you can pin them down within the 5-yard line, it's very
Interesting.
very,
They
very
marked the
good
ball to
idea.
28. Ben Speed will be punting. This is the first punt of the Pioneers this game. No, the Lions do not send a return man there. They may think it's a fake. Avi Moore showing blitz. All of them are. All the Lions. Got to be done. They're all staying up front. Low snap. Ball is punted.
Nice and high.
Not a fake. Nice and high. Will the Pioneers get before the touchback? And Niger's not able to pick it up. So,
Why does Chaim Brown keep on talking to us?
I
have
don't
no
know.
idea.
Chaim Brown says, why did I call fair catch? All right. So the Lions will take over on a touchback. So there's a net pickup of 14 yards.
You're right. He's right.
What'd you think about the decision to punt there, Johnny Joe?
I think it was good, but you don't want to punt anywhere near. You want to just pooch it, you know. You want to get somebody down the ball.
This is a big series for the Lions. They're down 2 touchdowns. They could cut this deficit in half. Excuse me. Chaim's in the shotgun, and they'll hand up to Benjamin. Benjamin rolls left, breaks the tackle, and finally taken down after a pickup of 7.
There's a block in the back by number 55 on Big Blue.
Okay, so Cohen. So there's the flag down your right. This ball's coming back. Block in the back. Did you think that call was the penalty was correct, Johnny Joe?
I saw it. It was.
Okay.
That was like one of their good penalties that they called the refs.
So you agree with the refs there?
Yeah, that time I actually agree.
Not just because the call was against the Lions.
No, you're right.
All right, so the block in the back, the reason why Binyami was able to spring free so easily, and I think that penalty is half the distance to the goal, so they'll mark this ball at the 5-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 20. Need to get to the 25 for the first down here. 6:29 and counting in the first half. Score Tel Aviv 30 and the Jerusalem Lions 14 if you're just joining us here on the broadcast. Ben Svi lines up with Rafalowitz. Niger lines up with Benjamin and...
Final timeout of the half.
Why did they call a timeout with over 6 minutes to go?
Well, they weren't ready. They were thinking about something. I don't know. You know, it's first down. It's 1st and 20. They're on the 6-yard line. They didn't like their play. You don't like what you see, you know, especially if it's going to be some sort of special play, a big reverse. You feel people are going to blitz in there. That could be a fumble. It could spell pretty much the final straw that breaks the camel's back.
And so, President of the AFI, Steve Lewis, said Chaim Schiff didn't like what he saw. I guess there's a reason to time out. That's the reason. Okay, 6:13. What music is this? Is this Tupac?
Classic.
Oh, right.
Classic. California Love.
California Love.
California
Love. Johnny
Love.
Joe's from California.
That's right.
They picked the song for Johnny Joe.
They probably did.
Johnny Joe deserves it.
Yeah, only because I'm here.
Absolutely.
Maybe not.
All right, here we go on 1st and 20. Doug Hauser will be lined up at center. Al Lopez, the guard to the right. Ben Lemberg, the guard to the left.
That's a bad sign. The receiver's on the wrong side. That's a bad sign.
Right after a timeout. You're correct.
Oh, that's a bad sign.
Danny Brill, the man in the backfield this time.
Now they're motioning him. Oh, no.
Chaim Schiff does a fake to Benjamin.
Okay,
Benjamin's the same play, but he goes down. Schultz only picks up 2 yards. He slipped and tripped and went down at the 6-7 yard line or so.
There's a lot of arguments going
Now,
in Big Blue's huddle.
A lot of confusion. Looks like they actually marked this ball at the 9.
They need to get everybody on the same page. Get into a big huddle. Tell everybody what's happening and where they're going.
Now it'll be 2nd and 16.
That's right. He tried to cut back and make a bigger play than what it actually could have been. You know, when you have the ability to make big plays, you really want to make big plays.
5:34 and counting in the first half. Chaim is being chased, looking to go deep, and he has one follow. This ball can be intercepted. It is! Pioneers intercept the ball. We see a flag, though.
2 penalties. There's 2 penalties on them. I think one's pass interference and another one is face mask.
All right, we'll find a moment the penalties against. At this point, the intercepted by Zavello, who played center field on that ball. Chaim Schiff threw that ball way too long for Rafalowitz.
You know, whether it's the Pioneers' ball or not, that does not feel good for Schiff. Throwing the ball up and having been intercepted, that's not good for anybody's confidence.
He has a fumble in this game, I believe. And the Pioneers have the Lions have 2 turnovers. Pioneers have 0, and the ball is going to Tel Aviv. So that intercepted by Zavello is good. The first interception of the game, and they'll mark this ball at the 15-yard line. Some of the fans are asking you to beatbox. That is not necessary, of course.
All right, fine.
Well, you can't. Actually, I expect you to do so in my party.
All right.
I hope I remember that you show up this time. Because my party, I can't beatbox. Well, you don't need to put the microphone.
Advertise your party.
Oh, my party. 37 Emmerich Fine Street, across from Pizza Italia. No one is invited. My apartment.
What day? What time?
Oh,
what day,
March
what time?
31st, Saturday night. All night long, baby.
I'm busy.
I'll be getting nice
I'm
to drink.
sorry. No, I'll be there.
Oh, okay, you scared me. I want Johnny Joe to come to my party.
I'll be at the party. Everybody's going to be your party, buddy.
I hope so, yeah. Hopefully I'll remember it. All right.
Wildcat
interesting
offense.
because Ben Svi, excuse me, not Ben Svi, that was strange. He tied 9 in the game.
They're trying some sort of weird Wildcat thing. I think it's not smart. Go back to the 2 running back.
Yeah, go to what works. 5:05
Stay
counting.
with what works. It's working. Stay with it. If
Our
anything,
score-
you know what? Kill the clock. Go to halftime up by 16 points. That's what I say.
So they might be looking to do that. Kind of confusing what there. You think Itai is not in the game. This is very Mascata as the quarterback.
Sometimes
In
you
the
do these
shotgun.
kind of things just to mess with people.
Mascata keeps it himself. Look at him go. Breaks a tackle and take it down at the 27-yard line. Mascata with that run up the middle, a little to the right, and obviously short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and about 7 or so, 3rd and 6. What the hell is going on, Johnny Joe?
You know, when you run the Wildcat like this, I don't know why they're doing it, but...
And we just hit 420, for those of you who want to know out there. 420 in the first half. Everyone has a nice smile and a laugh here in the Barry Lehman booth. And this time, they give it to Kobe Nimrod.
Oh,
Kobe runs out right, tackled by Yona.
Who's calling me? You know, when you run all these quick run plays, you really... You have to get on the ball immediately, hurry up offense. That wasn't smart.
So the Pioneers, who were 4 for 4 on their series of scoring touchdowns, punt the last time. They punt again. They're going to punt here, as Kobe Nimrod was not able to get anything. Lost yardage there. Ball marked to the 21. Ben Smee will punt. The Lions send a returner this time. It's Yona, who stands at his own 11.
Yona's been itching for a good kick return. If he gets the ball, he's going to take it some...
We'll see if he gets the opportunity. See if Ben Smee can kick it over him. Yona's not back that deep, not respecting Ben Smee's kicking ability. Yona guesses right. The ball is kicked to the 18-yard line. Ball will be marked there. And almost a fight, as you mentioned, too. Kind of some hot tempers. Bad blood. One of the fans yells out, "Hit him." One of these crazy fans here at Kraft Family Stadium. Okay.
Crazy fans.
Ball now marked to the 17. 3:37 left in the first half.
Like we were talking about before, the emotions are getting high. It's 3:37.
We're not
down
even
by
in at halftime. These could be seen by this crowd is very loud. Look at all this standing room action going on here.
Here we go.
The defense from some of the Tully faithful who were in attendance tonight. Chaim, pump fakes. Binyamin's going to claim pass interference. He got bumped. I agree actually with Schultz there.
It doesn't matter. Schultz was 5 yards away from the ball, so how could they even call it?
You don't think it was catchable? Okay. Ball does have to be catchable for the penalty to be called.
And you know who called it? It was the ref that was in the backfield calling a 30
true.
yards away. I don't know.
The ref on the sideline didn't call anything.
I would fire that ref.
This penalty is against, no comment on that. Penalty is against the Pioneers. Pass interference. So automatic first down. They not a spot foul. They move it about 10 yards where actually the spot of the penalty happened anyway. Pass interference was the call, of course. 28-yard line is where the ball is marked. 27, excuse me. Conchett is 2 wideouts to his left, where follow-it's to Binyamin. Brill in the backfield. They handed to Danny Brill. But Danny Brill's taken out right away. Pioneers sniffed out that run. Brill loses about 2 yards.
Pioneers say no.
Weinberg with the tackle there. We'll go to 2nd and 12. Johnny Joe, Lions, 3 minutes here in the first half. What do you think they should do on this play?
Play action, throw to the tight ends. Go with what works. Maybe a reverse to Binyamin.
Shmuel Halpern
Maybe
was
a
able
screen
to
to Binyamin. Maybe get the ball to Binyamin. Somehow you got to do it. And then the other guy is the tight end. You know.
Shmuel Halpern with that catch, of course, for the second touchdown by the Lions. 2:50 counting in the first half. Chaim Schiff claps his hands. Low snap. Almost dropped it there. Then goes to Schultz. The ball is intercepted. We see 2 flags. But again, by Zavello. Could be second. That's the second interception been on this flag. But it could be coming back.
They just hit him every time he goes out. Every time.
Flag was after the interception.
No way.
So no pass interference. Steve Leibowitz thinks it was pass interference. Does you think it was pass interference, Johnny Joe?
I'm going to agree with Steve Leibowitz.
Those of you who thought there was a Jerusalem bias in the league. That's Zavello's second interception. Wait a minute. Hold the phone here.
Hold the phone? Cell phone?
I got my cell phone on. What is this? The Lions have the ball.
I guess
Oriole, the Lions have the ball.
they're calling it as a complete catch somehow. Yeah, but this is not like a 15-yard penalty. It's a 10-yard penalty. I don't make the rules. I can't.
All right, confusing. Lions get it. The screen pass to Schultz. Breaks the tackle and then pushed out of bounds at the 17. Ben Smee missed the tackle. Glickman got him.
Yeah.
Nice ferret.
Someone has a great shirt in the crowd. Nice ferret and a reference to the Big Lebowski.
Donnie, you're out of your helmet, Donnie. Real Donnie.
I don't. We don't roll on Shabbos, and we don't play football on Shabbos here in the league either. All right.
How about the Chinaman, Donnie? What?
About to get to 2 minutes.
ISN. ISN.
This game, of course,
.co.io.
No kidding.
Israel's-
Ben, really?
Yes.
Wow, hot, baby.
This game being broadcast on IsraelSportsRadio.com and Israel Sports Network, and we just hit the 2-minute warning. Our score: the Tel Aviv Pioneers 30 and the Jerusalem Lions 14.
This is gonna be a big momentum thing if they can score right before the half.
Score before the half, you cut the deficit in the half also, and
Pioneers are coming together. They're trying to make a plan against what they're gonna do. I assume they're gonna dink them and dunk them. They got 2 minutes.
all right, Doug Hauser center, Al Labado the right guard, Ben Lemberg to the left guard, Danny Brill in the backfield, 2 wideouts to the left for Chaim Schultz, Rafalowitz and Schultz. Schultz moves in motion, and Chaim rolls right, and down he goes. I don't know what the line's thinking. And there's a flag, and the Pioneers hit him a little high, so I think
Is
it
he
was
okay? He's still on the ground.
Oh, he is still on the ground, Chaim Schiff. What a hit he took. He got hit in the head. Yitz Fink. Oh, my God, goodness.
He's not moving. He's moving his hands a little bit.
Okay, he just moved his arms. That was some hit that Chaim Schiff took. It wasn't that it was so... I think it was a face mask. It wasn't so hard. It was that it was just in the head.
It looks like he went like this. Oh.
That could be
Okay.
bad.
What's so bad about that?
Well, he gave him a twist. And
All right, Chaim Schiff still on the ground, being attended to by the staff aircraft on the stadium. Everyone taking knee is the custom here in the IFL when someone is down.
same in all football.
Unfortunately, it happens a lot.
I haven't seen a player. There was a player, I think, in last week's game
He's
that
moving
was
his
hit.
legs now. All right, that's good. It's good to know that his legs can move because, you always think of the worst.
But I don't think he's going to be able to play. Maybe the rest. We'll see. Tom's a tough guy. Their backup quarterback, I believe, is Benjamin Schultz. Hutchins is walking under his own power, but kind of needs some help. Schiff has a limp and walking out the field, and I think Benjamin will be the QB now.
This is going to be fun.
Benjamin is actually a good quarterback, believe it or not.
Throwing the ball
Not his
not
strong
so. Yeah, he's not.
can run it.
Yeah, and it's fun to see him run, man.
The Lions' version of Johnny Joe Martitius.
Hey, man, any quarterback that can scramble around, make people miss, it is fun to watch. Like, I'd rather watch me than have me play. In the same way, I'd rather watch Mike. I wouldn't want to be Michael Vick. I want to watch Michael Vick.
Right,
It's not
okay.
fun to run around. You're freaking
Tired and hit.
This
and
huge
whatnot.
guy's trying to hit you.
Yeah.
That's not fun.
Now, Baton Levy lines up as a wideout. He'll have to get a lot of playing time because Schultz can't be a wideout anymore. Schultz has a chance to be a hero in the game. Grenovich gets the run. His number is called and picks up 2 yards. And tackle made by Weinberg. And we'll go to second down here. And it looks like second and goal. So. All right. Again, a crazy fan yelling at us. 1:35 in the first half. Lions looking to get the momentum and get a touchdown before halftime. Granovich is in. Matan Levy, the wide on the left, and Rafalowitz. Schultz is the QB right now. Shotgun formation. Granovich gets the call again. Runs to the middle and picks up no gain.
Looks like they're going to set up something really nice. You know that Schultz can throw the ball. He doesn't have to throw the ball very accurately to throw to somebody that's going to be completely open.
Or
He
that
runs the ball
far.
twice, play action, throw to an open guy. Not very hard.
Tackle made by Seinsveld. They don't have to throw that ball. They're at the 8-yard line. Maybe Schultz thinks about passing on third and goal. There is 1 minute left here, and now we just...
And counting.
And counting. Now we just hit 50 seconds. So the Lions are doing a smart job of milking the clock. We know that. Schultz runs out right of the option. Dances, breaks the tackle, and is taken down. Remember, the Lions have no timeouts. So this is 4th and goal here. High drama at Kraft Family Stadium.
Here we go.
But again, this milking the clock is very smart from the Lions because the Pioneers will have no time to get a score for halftime. It's 4th and goal here, ladies and gentlemen. 20 seconds left.
This is it.
Brill's in the backfield this time. Matan and Rafale, it's the wideouts to the left. Doug Hauser is center. Here's Schultz, under center. He's close. Schultz backs up, throws the screen pass. Rafalowitz is taken down.
Fumble!
The Pioneers might pick it up. Either way, it'll be their ball. And that's the end of the first half. Our score:
What a big letdown right there.
Tel Aviv Pioneers 30, the Jerusalem Big Blue Lions 14.
There's a flag.
What's the flag about? What's this flag about?
Oh, now there's a flag. Just the NFL, it's never over. Even when it's 0-0, the clock.
Just when you think it's over.
Just when you think it's over, they pull you right back in.
One of the fans says, "Here comes the Jerusalem bus." Oh, there's a trumpet. That's a nice trumpet being played right there.
Who is that? What is that?
Okay, the Pioneers scream, and we've just hit halftime. So, flag taken away, our score at halftime. The Jerusalem Big Blue Lions 14 and the Tel Aviv Pioneers 30. This game, of course, on Israel Sports Radio and Israel Sports Network. Check out our websites, israelsportsradio.com and isn.co.il. Now, generally the Lions, as I mentioned in the pregame, have a very short halftime speech. I think they'll be in there for a long time tonight.
That's right. They're gonna be very, very strict on each other, yelling and whatnot. They're gonna get back on the same page. I personally, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go out and throw the ball around.
Okay, will you be back for the second half?
Yes, I will.
Okay, great.
All right.
You deserve a break. Thank you, Johnny Joe. He'll be back in the second half, folks. Don't worry. And we're gonna have an interview with Johnny Joe's teammate, Shai Brill, coming up here. All right, coming to the microphone right now. Again, as I mentioned, Johnny Joe's teammate, number 4 for the defending champions. Number 40. I'm sorry, it's 4. Number 40, Yishai Brill. Yishai, how you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Still recovering a little bit, obviously.
Still definitely recovering. Still can't really walk right yet, and still, jaw's still hurting me a little bit, but it's all right.
Now, you saw that hit Chaim Schiff took, yes. What do you think? Will he be able to come back in the game?
Yeah, definitely. I thought,
Okay.
it was a tough hit. I don't know what the penalty was. It looked clean to me. I don't know, but, things get called, things happen, but I think he should be fine. It's the playoffs. Nothing hurts till after you're out.
Right, absolutely. Festive crowd at Kraft Family Stadium. Now, before we get to the IFL, your Jets.
No, I'm a Giant fan. Whoa, hey.
I'm teasing. Okay. But Tebow's going to New York.
Yeah,
So
Tebow's going to New York. I've never seen people care so much about a second or third string quarterback.
God. He won a playoff game, though.
He did win a playoff game. That's nice, but
Oh my God.
listen, their defense played well. It's good for the circus that is the Jets. As a Giants fan, I'm extremely happy because the Jets keep on making headlines for the wrong reasons. They seem more interested in being on the back page than winning games and being on the back
And
page.
winning Super Bowls like the Giants team.
Exactly.
The last 5 years. Okay, let's talk about a story you wrote on my Facebook wall. Sean Payton suspended for a year.
Yes.
You think that suspension will hold up?
I think it will hold up. I think the NFL needed to sweep this under the rug as quickly as possible because if they start pulling on that string, they're not going to like what comes out. I'm pretty sure that every single team in this league has some form of a bounty system, and it happens. It comes out. They weren't very discreet about it. If you look at the hits they laid on Warner and Favre and different things like that, they could have been a bit more discreet. But I think the NFL wants to get the story out of the headlines.
It's interesting because I was speaking of this on Lewis Live. There wasn't too long ago, Buddy Wright of the Eagles publicly called out a bounty on a kicker, and they CBS nicknamed the game the Bounty Bowl. So, I mean, you've been a football fan for a long time. These bounties have gone on for a long, long time.
Yeah, I mean, you've heard about them in different ways, for a long time. I mean, look at even at University of Miami, during the Uncle Luke heydays, he was paying players to, for bounties. He was like, if you knock that guy out, you're getting money. This was in college. I'm sure it goes on in the NFL. Listen, I don't think they want to really injure guys that badly, but I'm sure they want, if you take out their starting quarterback, you got a much better chance of winning. If you look what happened when in our league when Adi got kicked out of the Lions Sabres game.
Right, great point.
When their backup had to come in, it was a
different game.
It was a totally different game. And if you ask them were they happy that Adi got kicked out, I'm sure they a little bit. I'm sure they would have rather had a full game, but
All right, now you guys played these Lions at the end of the regular season. It was the only game of their victories that was under 20 points. Only they won by 1 point.
Yeah.
What are you noticing for the Lions? They really can't get a lot going. They finally got the touchdown of Ben Lemberg, but what are your thoughts for the Lions?
The Lions are a very consistent team. They do, they run a very without trying to be insulting. They run a very basic play calling system, and they just run it very well. They execute very well. I don't want to, their playbook isn't that large, but what they do very well, I should say, and that's no disrespect to them because listen, they're undefeated.
Right.
They're they're in the playoffs. They're the number one seed for a reason. They're a good team. They tackle well. They play with they play within their system and they do a good job of it. So you got to tip their hat to them.
What do the Lions need to do then more in the second half?
Just keep it up. I mean, the Pioneers came out to a big lead. They haven't really been doing that much. From what I understand, Itai's got a hurt neck, so we can't really pass that well. So just crawl. There's no 16-point play. You just got to crawl back. Stop and get a couple stops on defense. Chip away on offense, and Schultz is a very dynamic player. I expect him to put his stamp in the second half. I'm not sure who's going to win. The Pirates are playing very well. They seem to have a pretty good game plan, but I'd say the Lions are still probably the favorite.
Now, let me ask you in regards to the run defense, because 6 series Pioneers have the first 4 they had touchdowns, the last 2 punts. What do the Lions do differently on defense?
I think they probably just keep on stacking the line, keep on covering the gaps, and play contained football. Don't let anything get too far outside. I'd have the cornerbacks play a bit off, just so that you couldn't, have a stacked line with maybe 6, have the cornerbacks play off, so that there can be, won't get front with the deep pass, but you can stack the line so they aren't, you aren't getting gashed for runs.
All right, and last question here. You say you expect the Benjamin to put his stamp on the second half of the Lions. Who do you expect to put their stamp for the Pioneers?
I don't know their team as well. Being in the different division, what? Number 5 has been impressed with. He runs pretty hard for. I've been getting the scouting report from him from Louis. He knows the Pioneers pretty well, so I've been getting some tip for hopefully next year. Because I'm sure we're going to probably play the Pioneers next year, so got to pick up whatever tips I can right now while he's still a Rebel. But number 5 looks pretty good. Their defense, listen, everyone knows the Pioneers tackle well. They get low. They're an impressive team, and they just need to keep on doing that.
All right, good stuff. Yishai Brill, appreciate the time.
Thanks for having me, Ari.
Absolutely, very well. And I expect to see my party. Yep. Right? Okay, good. My party, by the way, March 31st, 37 Emicker 5 Street across the Pizza Italia. We're about to get underway for the second half. Quick plug to Josh Hastings, because he has something going on. I saw him at Cafe Roma the other day. The co-host of the Justin Josh Show on IsraelSportsRadio.com. Hastings, what's your, you got some program going on or something?
I want to talk football. Can we talk football?
Okay, fair enough.
I have family, a brother. My brother-in-law is number 91, Michael Ripstein, defensive line for the Tel Aviv team tonight.
Well, the defense has been doing very well. So
I'm very impressed. I'm very impressed with Tel Aviv right now. The Lions look a little bit off their game. From what I hear, they have not lost all year.
From what you see.
From what I see. They're in a world of trouble, but that's why you play 2 halves. So I wouldn't count the Lions out just yet.
Is this tough for you? Because you have some friends in the Lions.
I do. I have a lot of friends in the Lions.
You're rooting for the Pioneers.
Well, family comes before friends.
Right, blood, right?
Blood. Well, it's not really blood. I mean, we're to be technical, we're married to sisters, but we're still family. So
Wait, what's that? You're married? What?
No.
That came out wrong.
No, we're married to sisters.
Oh. Married?
His wife and my wife are sisters. Is that more clear?
Oh, okay, good. My head hurt for a little bit.
How much beer have you had tonight there, Ari Lewis?
I've had no beer, no alcohol.
Well, we got to change that before the second half.
Maybe. We'll stand. I had some coffee. I feel good. All right, about to get ready for the second half.
You go ahead. Who's the intern who's doing commentary with you?
It's Johnny Joe.
Who's Johnny Joe?
Martitius?
Oh, I didn't realize that. How come he's not in uniform?
His team's not playing tonight.
When's his game? They're the Rebels.
Okay, you did that on purpose.
I'm just playing. I don't recognize them out of uniform. You know what I'm saying?
Don't you have some organization you want to plug or something?
I want to
charity,
plug.
Good work.
I want to plug just the land of Israel and its wonderful, beautiful people. Israel Sports Radio, Kraft Family Stadium, Jess Sagoskin. I'm going to plug her as well and all the work she does.
You right now.
She's been ignoring me for the last, 5 years. It's okay. It's all good.
Can you blame her?
But I'm going to tickle her with this microphone. This looks like it came from, I don't know, some type of animal's skin. What are these microphones made of? Cats. What was that? Can you use that word on Israel Sports Radio?
Thank you. Internet is uncensored, right?
Internet's not censored. That's Noam the Legend. Noam the Legend of Kraft Family Stadium. Oh yeah, and here we have Abby. Abby, what's your take on the first half? You know, Abby, she trains all these fine athletes and produces so many champions. Abby, what do you have to say about the first half?
I think that they're just having a hard time. They got to get focused a little bit. They got to settle down.
Obviously a Lions fan.
Well, she trains some of the Lions players, right?
That's true.
Okay, so that's good reason.
Yeah. Personally, some of them that are on the national team, I'm just saying, hold back a little bit. Don't get yourself killed out there, because we have the World Cup in August. So I'm kind of like looking at them and say, Rafi, hold back. Do not, push too hard.
But this is the semifinals, Abby. I think that they are going to play all out, especially now since they're down. It looks like they are going to really going to have to give it their best here in the second half to make a comeback. Benjamin Schultz, as usual, is playing an excellent game, I think, for the Lions. I think the rest of the team's going to have to step up.
This is the second half. Anything can happen. They're not down by that much.
No, they are not. It's anyone's game at this point, even though it's a 30-14 lead.
It is doable, and they got to change their attitude a little bit, and they've got to just go in there thinking, we're the winners. We got to do this. We can do it, and just push through. They can do it.
There you heard it.
Josh,
live here in the air. We're going to give it back to the,
thank you very much,
the
Abby.
main
we
man.
Really appreciate the time. Thank you very much. What's your area? And Johnny Joe comes in. Did you have fun throwing the football, Johnny Joe?
No, I wasn't playing in the game.
Very nice. But he had to Johnny Joe loves practice, folks. That's how much he loves football. He even loves practice. And he was throwing the ball around at halftime. I saw him. But he didn't enjoy it because he wasn't playing in the game. I understand.
That's right. I do like practice.
No, but what the hell happened? They were about to kick off, and then all the teams went back.
I think it's a psychological move. No, I don't think so.
Intro Barak from the president's office.
Yes, sir.
No, but I can talk about I think the running game here is fantastic. I mean,
yeah, sure.
We see both teams really these games are usually passing games. Because there's very little running and very little defense. But I think today we're seeing really a lot of running on the field, and I think that's a change in the strategy from both sides.
Do you think the Lions will be able to stop the Pioneers' running attack of Kobe Nimrod?
Well, the Lions have a very controversial defensive coach in Yona. Is Yona the defensive? Very controversial. Yona Michan, very controversial individual.
Steve is hiding right now.
His strategies. Some say he has very little.
This guy played in the Flag League for one game and was banned for life.
That is not true. That is not true.
The game of football
that is not true. But let me tell you something. If Yona Michan loses this game, I'm after his job for next year, because if he can't put it together, I mean, everyone can read Sports Illustrated, but you need more to be a defensive coach than that.
There you go.
Well, we know Yoda. Haston wants to say something. I can feel it.
No, I just want to know what Mitchell's experiences in the realm of coaching. I know he's a motivator by nature, but in terms of the actual technicalities of the sport, I'd like to know what he thinks the Lions need to do in the second half, according to what he has seen.
Well, I think they have to throw the ball a little bit higher than last time, and I think they have to aim a little bit more. I mean, Hail Mary is not really from the Jewish religion, so if you're going to throw a pass, you really have to know the intended target.
Hail Moshe, I think, is what we call it instead or something. All right. Well, that was the extended 5-minute halftime show because we were delayed here, but now it looks like we're set to go. Tall Brown set to kick off in the second half. 30-14 is the score. Pioneers in the lead. Not a lot of people expected that.
Can't start the second half because of TV.
Oh, wow, look at this. The TV timeout. We have to wait.
It's a new thing.
Israel Sports Network, of course. You can check out all the TV there. Check out the TV at Israel Sports Network. All right, check out our website. Here we go. Tall Brown kicks this ball off, and he's been lightning on the touchback. 6 for 6. This time not a touchback, but better for the Pioneers. This could be a fumble. This ball was live, but the Lions get the ball back, and the ball is going to be marked at the 8.
Amazing
There's still
kick.
a little fighting about it.
Balls on the sideline, does not go out of bounds.
What a great kick. It's probably his best kick, and it wasn't a touchback.
That's right. It eliminated any kind of return as well. They got the ball on like the 6-yard line.
Okay, Chaim Shift is back, we're being told. So he took that huge hit, and he's back up. We knew he was a tough guy, and he's ready to go.
That's right.
They could have used him at the end of that first half, because they were just short on that touchdown. 30-14. All right.
Pioneers are ready for deep pass. Putting the safety really far back right now.
This will be a fun second half. Again, this special crowd is louder and louder. Chaim Shift, low snap. He looks, checks off Benjamin, go to Rafali, it's Rafali, turns around, catch, and that's no penalty there. And we'll go to 2nd and 10. Ball a little underthrown from Chaim Shift. I think that hit's still bothering Chaim.
Yeah, you know, the timing of throwing the passes, it really, it's very intricate, you know. Take a step, if you got to throw the ball. If you're worrying about anybody coming after you, it's going to throw it off, and that means the ball is going to be 2 yards away from the receiver. Incomplete, interception.
Yeah, and Khan's already thrown one, actually threw a second, but was taken away on a penalty. So, and both, Zabella had both those quote-unquote interceptions, although the second one really didn't count. All right, 2nd and 10, pinned back at the 7 are the Lions. Pioneers move out front, and a handout to Rafalowitz, but the Pioneers sniff this one out, and Ben Spee grabs a hold of him and takes it down at the 11. So we go to 3rd and 6, big third down early here in the second half.
That's right, that's right. They ran the ball, they passed the ball. You know, I think they're gonna keep on running the ball, do a play action. Right now, probably throw the tight end. Why not?
This is a punting territory for the Lions. So if the Lions don't get the first down, they'll have to punt. Already down to 2 touchdowns here. 11 minutes in the 3rd quarter. Heim is in the shotgun. Danny Brill in the backfield. Benjamin in motion.
A lot of people in motion.
Joins Rafalowitz. The handoff to Brill. Brill runs in the middle, and down he goes. Short of the first down by about 2 yards. Would you go for it here?
No, I wouldn't risk it. It looks like a 4th and 3.
And the punting unit, Chaim Schiff walks off, and Benjamin does the punting.
Chaim Schiff is hobbling off right
he's
now.
Hurt.
He's still hurt.
This may be
This has to be a good snap. If this is a bad snap, this game
could be a safety. Niger, the man to return from his own 9. He stands. Now he moves up at the 12. Almost drops to a knee, then runs to the middle. Stutter steps. Oh, he's got a big hole to the left. He beats Danny Brill. He's still on his feet and taken out to the 19-yard line. Taken down by Ben Lemberg.
Very
Seinfeld
nice.
was the penalty against Doug Hauser, by the way. What a great return from Niger.
John.
That's his brother. All right, 19-yard line.
No, John.
19-yard line is where the Pioneers get the ball, and Ashkenazi's back in the
no
game.
words.
10-18.
That's true.
But
that's
he was
true.
not
Everybody's
touched.
saying
He
that
was not touched.
because his knee was down when he caught it.
So
he's
now we're
down.
being told that
College football rules say that if your knee's down, then you're down.
I care about that.
IFL, you never really know.
Actually, I'm not sure if his knee was down. Was his knee down? He lowered it down. I'm not sure.
Right now, all we know right now is first down at the 20-yard line going in for a touchdown. That's what we know.
Now Orioles talking to the referees, the commissioner of the NFL, and there's 2 camera. First down, Lions. There was a holding on the punt.
He also fielded it with his knee on the ground.
Oh, the Pioneers are on set of this call. No, there's a holding against the Pioneers on the 4th down, so it's an automatic first down for the Lions. So the return by Niger is null and void. That is a big penalty. Big Blue Bias is what we're hearing in the booth.
As long as it rhymes, it makes sense. That's what I say.
And they're now trying to figure out where the ball's going to be spotted. Ashkenazi's still on the field, and now starts to walk off. They mark this ball at the 29-yard line.
Both teams have offense on it. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, that's a big
Now,
game.
wait a second. Now the Pioneers have the ball. Pioneers are refusing to leave.
The referees are still consulting on it.
This is really confusing. By the way, I want to take this time to remind everyone to check out our websites, IsraelSportsRadio.com and ISN.co.il. Israel Sports Radio and Israel Sports Network bringing you this broadcast. First and 10 for the Pioneers, the penalty after the possession. So Pioneers have the ball for the 29. Up 2 touchdowns. Jerome moves in motion. And they'll hand off to Bilas, and he's going to have a touchdown. That was too easy. I called that 15 yards away. Bilas, the touchdown for 30 yards out, but there's a flag. Holding against the Pioneers, and this run's coming back. Chaim Brown looks to me and just moves his hands. Chaim, you didn't think that was holding, eh?
That one's for me.
Not holding? All right. So that touchdown comes back. A lot of referee involvement here in this early in the third. Your thoughts, Johnny Joe?
I really wanted that to be a touchdown.
Touchdown, though, has come back. All right, they're going to mark this ball at the 21.
I'm supposed to be non-biased, but it doesn't come out very well. So I just try to be quiet when it comes down to big plays.
Well, all right. Well, you're being a truthful man. Okay, we don't need that trash talk from Kai Brown. Ignore him, Johnny Joe. You're a champion. Here's Itai Ashkenazi, and I hand the ball to Kobe Nimrod. Kobe breaks 2 tackles and a good hit from Ben Lemberg. Kobe picks up 2 yards, and we're going to go to second and about 18. They need to get to the 20-yard line for the first. 9:30 and counting here in the third quarter at Kraft Family Stadium. What do you see here for the Pioneers, Johnny Joe?
They got to run a play action sometime soon.
Yeah, we see one pass from Itai. That was the 2-point conversion. We see one run for him. That was the touchdown. Ashkenazi hands the ball again to Kobe Nimrod. Kobe runs, snipped out, maybe a loss of 2. Tackle made by Corano Yoni Cooper, and we're going to third and very, very long. 2 big penalties. This has just been a disaster for the Pioneers on this series. As we get to 9 minutes, timeout. The Tully Pioneers. Pioneers only used 1 timeout in the first half. Momentum's starting to go to Jerusalem right now.
What do you think they're going to do?
Well, you would think they would want to air it out at some point, but I said I would pitch this to Bilas. That run worked for him, even though there was that penalty, but I would give it to Bilas.
That's right.
One of the members of the Lions staff ran to the crowd on the Lions side and is asking the crowd to get up and get noisy. How much of the noise of the crowd helps you, Johnny Joe?
Anytime that I hear any other crowd yell, I just get really mad. So it doesn't help when a crowd yells at me. If my fans start chanting for me, so then yeah, I'm happy about that.
Helps you. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Third and long. They mark this ball to 20. They need to get to the 20 on the other side. It's 3rd and 20. Bilas is in the backfield. Now Ashkenazi is out. Asaf is in the backfield.
All right, so here we go. Look at that. Itai's not even in the game right now.
You're on the wide out to the left. Around with Tarlo. Asaf in shotgun. Gets the snap, being rushed. And down he goes. Ben Lemberg with the sack. And they tackle him at the 16-yard line. And the punting unit comes on for Tel Aviv. Terrible series for the Pioneers.
That's right.
That's what I expected this to be all game.
Right. A lot of people expecting that all game. Pioneers, though, score in the first 4 series. They punted the last 2 on a punt here. Yoda will be the man returning for Jerusalem.
Yeah, so I don't know why Itai was out of the game right there. Doesn't make too much sense. Neither here nor there. They are punting right now. And Yona, number 36, he really wants to make this happen.
All right, Ben Svee will be the man
He's
punting.
been itching all day.
Standing about his own end zone. The ball almost blocked. Good punt for Ben Svee. It takes a bounce right at and Niger down to the 15. Excellent punt for Ben Svee. That was huge right there for the Pioneers.
It really was. Now, if the Pioneers keep on getting the shift, it'll be a hard day for Big Blue.
And Chip did not look that good in the last series. He looked like he's still banged up.
That's right.
But he's out there. What a trooper. Has a lot of heart.
He's not a trooper. He's a lion.
I knew that joke was coming. I loved it, though. It was all good. I expect jokes like that at my party.
That's right. We'll do stand-up together like that. We'll be like, hey, Big Blue Pioneer. Nobody will laugh. But we'll have a good time, so it doesn't matter.
So the other day, I took a vacation. All right, okay, I'm not doing stand-up. Camera crews on the field. Some of the players still not moving over. Referees. Typical IFL game.
You know, the thing that there's been such a media blitz from all these different channels, whatever. There should be rules against them not being on the field, and certain rules about them being on the sideline. I think in general, they're annoying. They're like flies, you know.
There was some confusion. Maybe we were thinking maybe a roughing the kicker, but 5-yard penalty from the end of the play, so the Lions are pushed back. So in this league, running the kicker, the penalties assessed after. In the NFL, it's on is before. It's on goes down.
In the NFL, they redo it. You know, I'm pretty sure that's another bad call by the refs. But listen, they're doing their best job they can do.
All right. No comment on that. All right. Ball marked at the 11. All right. Doug Hauser, A.L. Lapidot, Ben Lemberg will be blocking for Chaim Schiff and company. Baton Levy, the man in the backfield. And Benjamin Schultz and Rafael, it's the wideouts to the left. Here's number 9. Looking things over. He doesn't like what he sees. But I think he's not calling a timeout. 8:16 here in the third. Let's go Big Blue, chant for the crowd. The pitch to Baton Levy. It's a little late. Pioneers sniff that out. Maybe a 5-yard gain, though, from Baton, who dunked in left. Tackle made by Bloom.
It's a good run. I bet they. What I would do is run the ball again, then run play action if you have to.
I've tried to get Schultz a few times.
Got to get back to the basics.
You think it's time to get back to the basics?
I think it was time to get back to the basics about 2 hours ago.
Well said from Johnny Joe Marticius. 7:42 counting in the third quarter. The Tully Pioneers 30 and the Jerusalem Lions 14. Rafalowitz is the man to the right. Schultz the man in motion. Shotgun formation for Chaim Schultz. Hands up to Danny Brill. The Pioneers take him down. It's Bloom again with the tackle. Brill very upset. What's Brill upset at? Is he mad at his own teammates for the blocking?
Hey, you don't want to get too mad at your own guys. They really don't like that. Get mad at your own players, you know. It's like, you know, I'm trying to block for you. Why are you mad at me? I'm trying to do my job. Next time, let's design a better play.
So you try not to get mad at your teammates in the huddle, right?
Heck no. Okay. That does not. That
doesn't help anything, right?
You know what helps? That
winning.
Does not help. Yeah, winning. Winning helps.
Making
Everything
plays,
else.
running, passing, that helps you.
Yeah.
All right, big 3rd and 10. They'll have to punt it. They don't get the first down. Rafalowitz is wide open. The ball is low from Chaim Shift. He threw it down to the ground. Hyman shook his head.
The ball hit the ground about 2 yards in front of the receiver.
He was wide open. Sidesfeld broken coverage there, and the Lions will have to punt. I think Chaim's still bothered by that hit from the first half.
Yeah, you know, when you went to throw an accurate pass, it takes more than just, you know, your arm. It's your whole body you're trying to throw with.
All right, so Ben Lemberg Danny Brill, I think, will be punting. Usually Schultz does the punting. Niger out to receive from his 11. He is dangerous. And here's his punt. Niger is going to return it. No, it'll take a bounce, then go out of bounds. And Rafalowitz got laid out by Mascana, and he's still on the ground. He took a big hit. So, again, I want to let everyone know to check out our websites, IsraelSportsRadio.com and ISN.co.il, Israel Sports Network. Rafalowitz is very upset. He wanted to go after Mascana there, but Ted Cohen pushes him away, and the Pioneers will take over 1st and 10 from their own 11. What do you expect to see from Tel Aviv here, Johnny Joe?
Let's see. Run the ball. Itai's not going to pass the ball.
And Itai is back in the ball game. Asaf is on the sideline, but I agree with you. I think they got to run. Ashkenazi has only thrown the ball once, and it was on a 2-point conversion. That neck injury, certainly bothering number 18. Lions show blitz. And they fake this to Bilas. Oh, Bilas knocked down Yona. But Kobe Nimrod got the call and picked up about 2 or 3 yards. And we'll go to 2nd and 7. No huddle from the Pioneers, so we're set to go now.
Here we go. No huddle.
Bilas and Kobe in the backfield. Hand out to Bilas, and here comes Bilas, coast to the right side. And taken down by Yona. And an extra hit, and we see a flag. I have the Lions hit him.
Extra hit.
And now
agitated.
One of the Lions players tried to pick him up, and Bilas pushed his hand away. And I think that was from that play before when Bilas knocked Yona down after the play. I think there's a little carryover in the next play.
Hey,
5:45 and 3rd.
All these things. It takes, cooler heads always do prevail, and it does add up. It really does.
Here we see Bilas. Ooh, what a hit from Yona there. They're still figuring out this penalty. We'll see in a moment who the penalty is against. 5:45 in the 3rd quarter. If you're just joining us, Tel Aviv has the lead, 30-14. No points have been scored so far in the 3rd quarter. And we're still trying to figure this out. Ben Lemberg claps his hand, so it looks like it's... Wait a minute, no, now it's against the Lions. No, okay, looks like offsetting penalties. Okay, I think penalties on both squads here.
First down. So right now, both teams are still feeling that low of who's going to make a play. I think they're both trying to react to the game right now instead of somebody just trying to make a play.
3rd and short. Kobe Nimrod's in the backfield, and Edan in motion. And they are going to hand this up to Bilas. Bilas will get the first down easy. Close that left side. Here he goes. And that's a touchdown. Look at Bilas go on that reverse. Fool got him. He dotted everybody there. Touchdown. Telling Pioneers. That's the first score of the 3rd quarter. It's huge.
Bilas. Wow. Probably the MVP of the game so far.
He's had a terrific game. Bilas is something else right now.
Yeah, I haven't seen him all year. do anything big. I know we had a good game against the Kings,
Did
but
your
right
team
now
play the Pioneers, by the way, this season?
we did not play
Did
the
not.
Pioneers
Okay.
once.
Interesting. Right now it's 36-14. And the Lions bench, their sideline is quiet. Now they try to pick up the energy a little bit.
Yeah. Every time that you try to fake energy, it just doesn't work for the team. You should really just make a huddle.
All right, 2-point conversion underway. They give it to Belos. Why not? Push on left side, and this time they finally chase them out of bounds. And our score at 5:29 in the third quarter. There's a flag, though. Excuse me. Hold up. We may have to do this again. This two-headed monster of Belos and Nimrod has just been working magic and wonders for the Tel Aviv Pioneers as they have a 3-touchdown lead. Okay, the flag's declined. Penalty against the Pioneers. So our score at 5:29 in the third quarter. The Tel Aviv Pioneers 36 and the Jerusalem Lions
36-14.
36-14. Wow. The Sauk state of mind.
It's funny, you know.
What's state of mind right now?
Yeah. So right now, 36-14. What was the Pioneers' record in the regular season?
I believe 7-3.
7-3.
Sabres got them twice. I could be wrong about that, but I think the Sabres beat them twice, and the Lions crushed them here a few weeks ago. Kraft. Here's Tal Brown's kick. Has been money touchbacks, except for the last kick, and this kick will be returned by Young. Oh, what a hit! That might be a horse collar from Niger. That hurt looking at it. Right around the neck. And Yona gets out to the 15-yard line, so good as a touchback. It'll be first attempt from the 15. What do you expect from the Lions here?
I expect the Lions to do exactly what they've been doing. You know, try to get the ball to. Well, I think Jupiter's in the game. He might be injured.
Jupiter is in the game. He is banged up. He's ready to go, and they're going to have a 3-wideout set. Jupiter, Rafalowitz, and Schultz to the right.
Get the ball to Schultz.
This could be an excellent time for the Pioneers to do a blitz. There's only 3 linemen for the Lions right now. Low snap. Here's time excuse me. The ball is tipped.
Knocked down. Line of scrimmage number 54.
Number 54, who is Jeremy Glickman, was able to block Chaim Schiff's pass.
Not Joe Glickman.
Jeremy
Glickman.
They might be brothers. Who knows? We're all Jewish brothers at the end of the day, deep down inside.
They might be brothers.
Could be brothers from another mother, or could just have the same last name.
Brothers from another mother.
Have you ever seen Undercover Brother, by the way?
Undercover Brother? Yes, I have.
Dave Chappelle's in it.
Yeah?
It's one of it. Dave Chappelle's actually been in a few movies. He's been in.
I think he's Jewish, right? No?
Conspiracy.
Okay.
What's that?
No, he's not Jewish. Same formation. Same formation.
Same formation.
Run the ball.
The
oh man, going nowhere, buddy.
And a little trash talk from the Pioneers afterwards. That tackle was made by number 64, who I do not see on this sheet. Okay, we don't know who that is.
64.
Well, it's 54, and I believe it's 64 we're at it. All right.
420.
All right, the Pioneers coach staff is talking about something. I don't know. All right, anyways, we're at third down here, and someone punched something on the other side. I can hear it from here. Punch that loud sign. All right, they got to get to the 25, and the ball is
same
marked.
Formation, trips to the right side.
Yep, trips right. Brill will be blocking here. Chaim is going deep. He has a couple men open. He's got a chance. Schultz caught it! And there goes Benjamin! And he's in! How did the Pioneers defense give that one up? That ball was up there forever.
Yeah, I don't know. It looked like I threw it up with a prayer, and he just caught the ball. What are you going to do?
36. So that touchdown is good. Benjamin Schultz, we knew he would do some damage. As I said at the beginning of the game, you can't stop, only hope to contain him. At this point, they've contained him because we're almost to the fourth quarter, and he only has 1 touchdown.
That was a bad pass.
It was an awful pass. Yeah, I was shocked.
He stopped. When he caught it, he was just standing there when he caught it. It looked like a basketball screen.
All right, 2-point conversion about to be on the way. This is a big one because this is the difference between 16 and 14 points.
Here we go.
Schiff in the shotgun. Being chased. Looks for Rafalowitz, and he caught it. And I said he caught it before he did because it was too easy for him.
If he didn't catch it,
that would look bad.
That would look bad for him, at least.
3:53 here in the third quarter. The Tel Aviv Pioneers 36 and the Jerusalem Lions 22. This is Jerusalem's biggest test of the whole year so far, and it's coming in the playoffs.
Here we go. The momentum is changing. It's shifting. Although Pioneers did just score 6 points, Big Blue scored 8 points right there.
So
and right now they're going to kick off.
They trade touchdowns in the third quarter up to this point. Fast-moving game.
I wouldn't be shaking in my boots or shivering or anything like that. You know, just get back to your game, run the ball. If you guys score, you'll do fine.
All right, here's Benjamin Schultz, who's about to kick after the Lions' third touchdown. And boots a line drive kick. Moscata will take it from his own 2. Run right up the middle. Gets a block. Here comes Moscata, and then taken down by Rafi Grabin. Rafi might have saved 6 there.
All right, so what do you do now if you're the Pioneers?
Seidel trying to talk a little trash. I'd just go back to the run. You know you can't pass because Itai's neck hurts too much. So I would go back to the run, and they mark this ball at the 24-yard line.
If I'm the Pioneers, I'd take a shot just to show them that I can throw the ball. Otherwise, give it to Bilas.
Player of the game up to this point. And that says a lot because Kobe Nimrod has also had a pretty good game.
Kobe Nimrod.
Kobe and Bilas in the backfield. Itai in the game. Idan, the wideout to the right, and they hand it to Bilas. Bilas runs right, they just can't stop him right now. And he's finally taken down after a 12-yard gain by Rafi Grabin.
First down.
1st and 10. The Pioneers, they're in Jerusalem territory, ball marked at the 23. Can't stop Bilas right now.
I personally I wanted the Pioneers to win, but I didn't want them to win like this. I wanted to throw the ball. It'd have been funner.
As a quarterback, you want to see passing.
Yeah.
Pitch to Bilas again, this time left side. Gets a good block and coast out of bounds to the 17-yard line. Picked up 5. We're to 2nd and 5.
Yeah, right now, some of the guys in Big Blue are playing kind of high. They should play lower. When you go against the running the ball, it's all about leverage. You got to be being low. I can see the Pioneers running the ball right into the end zone. They've only got 16 yards to go, or 17 yards.
Very possible. Hand off to Bilas again. Spins, stances. Oh! Great hit by Rafi Grabin. But Bilas, I believe, got the first down, or at least very close. They may have to measure. All right, Chaim Brown says Itai should have a bootleg. I think they should just give it to Bilas until they stop him.
I don't know. If I knows his stuff.
That's good enough for a first down, by the way. So the ball is marked to the 12. They're almost at 1st and goal, 2:52 and counting here in the third quarter. Itai having a conversation with Bilas and Kobe Nimrod, and then goes under center. Kobe and Bilas, the men in the backfield. Idan Nero, the wide out to the right. Lions show blitz. Hand off to Bilas. And now Bilas is taken down. Lions stuff that out finally. Tackle made by Ghanem Idan. That blitz worked there for the Lions.
There you go. So what do you do now? I'd say you do a toss to the outside. It's been working. Why not do it?
Another advantage of this run, in addition to all the yards the Pioneers are gaining, they are milking the clock, and eventually time will be an enemy and a factor for the Lions. And the Pioneers, speaking of time, call timeout. Want to remind everyone, this game is being broadcast on Israel Sports Radio and Israel Sports Network. Check out our websites, israelsportsradio.com and isn.co.il. If you want to be a sponsor and participate as being part of this broadcast and help this broadcast of football here in Israel being heard around the world on the internet, feel free to contact us. Your company, your charity, your organization can be heard live on the radio throughout the entire world. Again, contact us through isn.co.il or, of course, israelsportsradio.com. Once again, check out our websites, israelsportsradio.com and isn.co.il. 2:13 here in the third. Camera crews galore, which Johnny Joe doesn't like.
I just think they're annoying, that's all.
All right.
I know a lot of the cameramen because they've been around. They're good guys, but just being around.
Last year, there's someone who did a documentary on the Rebels, right? But do they follow through on that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's actually going to be aired in Israel, I think, a couple months from now.
Do they know the title of it? Because I wanted to call it Specialties.
Oh, yeah? That's funny.
You get that joke now. All right, hey, this time Kobe Nimrod gets it. He's being blocked, and Kobe gets it easy. Another touchdown for the run for the Pioneers.
They had two guys lead blocking.
Nimrod.
It was just, they just paved the whole way.
It's tough.
It's tough.
44-22. Excuse me, 42-22. I apologize, 42-22. And if they get the two-point conversion, they'll double up the score. Who would have thought that?
He's doing all the damage.
Yeah. Bielas.
So 2-point conversion pending here.
I hope his name is Bielas. We're not saying his name wrong the whole time.
Yeah, that'd be kind of suck. That'd be a little
That'd be bad.
suck. All right, Utah, the 2-point conversion. They'll hand this off. I think Bielas got it. Bielas is in. 2-point conversion is good. Bielas again. Player of the game here. 2:07 in the third quarter. The Tel Aviv Pioneers 44 and the Jerusalem Lions 22.
You know, when you look at the score and you see 44 to 22, it does not feel good. The score is not out of reach. It's not the fourth quarter.
Rebels have done crazy.
Yeah,
Rebels were down 18 points in the fourth last year in the division title game, correct?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's possible, but you have to get on the ball right now. You have to be ready to throw deep. Everybody has to know what's going to happen on your team for it to happen.
Well, I think the difference, the Rebels had a sense of belief. Also, they were not killed on the running. Wait, what did you say, Noam?
And they had Johnny Joe.
And they had Johnny Joe. That is correct.
You got to have me on the team to win the game.
All right, Tom Brown.
No.
That ball is picked up by Yona. That was a mistake. Had he let the ball go out of bounds, it would have been the 25-yard line.
Wow, Yona kind of messed up right there. He should have let the ball go out of bounds. Now, the ball could have stayed in bounds, and that would have been a bad thing.
Been a gamble, right.
He made a pretty good decision to pick it up, but it sucks he got tackled so quickly.
All right, so the Lions have terrible field position, down 3 scores.
The 5-yard line.
Ball marked to the 5-yard line. Mr. Hauser, Al Lapidel, Ben Lemberg will be blocking up front. Danny Brill in the backfield, Benjamin Schultz or Jupiter. The wideouts to the right, Rafalitz, the wideout to the left. Chaim shift and shotgun. They'll snap. Chaim pump fakes. He's going to Rafalowitz. Niger's there. Rafalowitz caught that ball! And then a flag.
We have a flag on that play.
Did he get hit by the coach? Can we see instant replay?
Like he ran right into that sideline there. Great pass from Chaim Shifto in any case.
We have to see that instant replay. This is
be interesting to see what happened here.
Very interesting. Okay, here we go. The instant replay shows a pump fake and he throws deep towards the left sideline. He's out of bounds, and then he runs into the. He was clearly out of bounds, and that's a penalty of catching the ball.
Mr. Hauser is saying they need to move this ball up. He's very adamant right now.
It's not fun to throw the ball deep, have it be caught, it be out of bounds, and then some sort of penalty. You know, it does weigh on your mind as a quarterback. You know, to take a chance, and then it to be so screwed up, you don't want to do it anymore. You don't.
Huh? Great insight there from Johnny Joe. One of the game's best.
You're like, it's not working. Let's do something else. But this is the only way to come back in this game, it looks like. 1:27 and counting in the third quarter. 1st and 10.
1st and 10. Ball, it was pass interference, so it's 1st and 10 for the 15. Time shift is hit, and the ball is intercepted. It's Moscata. Here comes Moscata running out right. This could be 6. Breaks a tackle, and he's in. Touchdown, Tel Aviv Pioneers. Incredible.
Yeah, Shift, you know, that is not the pass to throw, my friend.
And Ted Cohen is down the field there.
There's a lot of hits going down.
You told nothing. What did you say, Kai Brown?
Look at the instant replay of this. He drops back, he throws it pretty much toward the middle of the field.
But they played this
Playing
team.
Center field, 88, picks it off.
But they played this team a few weeks ago, blew them out, Kai Brown.
A couple nice hits on the return, and somebody's down.
They right now it's 50 to 22.
Ouch. This is tough. Tough stuff. 22 to 50.
No. It was great blocking is what it was on TV. Yeah, it was a great block. I mean, the ones that we saw were just good blocks.
50 to 22.
50 to 22. Can anybody believe what's happening right now? Any listeners? Can they email us?
People
something?
can chat in on the broadcast. By the way, put a chat in and give us your thoughts. 50 to 22.
This is
Ashkenazi's getting revenge on his former team.
Ashkenazi is like he's just in the driver's seat. He's not running around. He's not doing any hard work. He's just driving the whole boat.
He's right now a quarter away from playing in his second title game in 3 years.
Joe is doing the speaking for...
Here's the pitch to Kirschbaum. I think they want to give someone else. He got in. 52 to 22.
There you go. Two-point conversion good.
Absolutely unbelievable.
There you go. 52 to 22.
Well, I don't know if the Lions had 30 points in them in one quarter. They've so far scored 22 in 3 quarters.
Again, I did not expect this. I expected Itai to throw 3 touchdowns, eat on your own, to have 7, 8 catches at this point. Nope. Bilas.
Little Kobe Nimrod.
This is not what you expected, but it's entertaining. Everybody's just waiting for Big Blue to score 2, 3 touchdowns really quickly, and the game will be close again.
I don't know if they have it in them.
I don't know. The tank, it looks like they're tanked right now.
Tall Brown kicks off, and I believe this is 7th kick, all to the end zone, well, except for one. Baton Levy breaks the tackle. Here comes Baton Levy. Well, they're going to get 1 touchdown now, and they get back in. But there's a flag. There's a flag at the 18-yard line, though. Might be a block in the back.
Looks like there's a flag on the play, and it looks
and this is coming back.
Holding on the return team. Oh, no, that touchdown does not count.
Mr. Hauser upset. A.L. Lapido upset. A.L. Lapido is pointing to the referees. He is, look at A.L. Look how upset he is. Flag in the back of their call. They'll mark this at the 18. Move back a little bit, I think. No touchdown. Yodi Cooper upset. Everyone at the Lions upset the referees right now.
What a spectacle this is. This
Welcome
is turning into something fun. The people in the crowd, if you can hear them, they're booing. Nobody's happy right now. I love it. I gotta tell you, I love it.
It's good stuff. I'll tell you that. All right. And Johnny Joe is a rebel eating this up as his rival is losing by 30 points.
Oh, man.
That's a good rivalry when it's not even playing the team. It's still there. All right. They mark this ball at the 9. 9-yard line here.
I'm pretty happy. But you know what? I still want to see a good game. I want Big Blue to score a couple more times. And even if they win, I'll be mad. But, whatever.
Well, finally, it's a motion shift is bumps in his own man, hits it to Brill, and they stuff this out. And Brill picks up about 2 yards, so we'll go to 2nd and 8. And the tackle there made. We hear a little whistle. There's a man down for the Pioneers. The tackle made by number 29, Zeev Weinberg. Remember, we'll take a knee. We've had, I believe, 3 men down for the Lions, and this is the first man down for the Pioneers. So we're taking a knee.
Who's hurt?
We don't know. Can't see the gentleman at this point.
All the best to him.
Yes. 18.5 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. It is 52-22 if you're just joining us. We're in the middle of a shocker.
Yeah, I don't see the Pioneers taking their foot off the gas at all this whole game.
So if that happens, we'll go back to their 2nd title game as a team in 5 years. Itai goes back to his 2nd in the last 3. Yeah. And
I think he's up. I think he's feeling okay. All right, so right now, 16 seconds in counting till the 4th quarter starts.
See if Schiff can get a playoff before we get to the 4th quarter.
See, trips to the left. Obvious passing situation.
Low snap, and he may go to Matan. No, he's going deep. He has Mafalowicz, and he dropped it.
Schiff's passing is not good. He's not putting his whole body into it. He's throwing it and taking a step back. He's not stepping into his passes. If he wants to throw deep, it's going to be up to him.
Savello with the coverage as well. Again, I think that hit for the first half still bothering Chaim Schiff to this point.
That's right.
All right, that's the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll switch sides of the field. Our score, the Tel Aviv Pioneers 52 and the Jerusalem Lions 22.
ISN.
Yes, of course, this game is broadcasted on Israel Sports Radio and Israel Sports Network. Check out our websites, israelsportsradio.com and isn.co.il. If you want to be part of this live broadcast, check out our websites, contact us. for a sponsorship. Sponsorships are available. Your name, your company, your organization, your charity can be part of bringing football from Israel across the world on internet radio. So check us out again, IsraelSportsRadio.com and ISN.co.il. Big huddle for the Lions. A lot of urgency here, down 30 points in the fourth.
Yeah, how many points they got to score? You got 30 points to score, and you got one quarter. 30 points, just to tie.
Right. So they'll need 4 touchdowns and 2 of the 4 touchdowns, 2-point conversions all in a row just to tie them.
Now's the time. Whatever your tricks were that you were saving, no more time to say that stuff. Time to pull those things out of the bag.
The Pioneers haven't turned the ball over all game, and that's really what the Lions need. They need a turnover and get a quick score.
That's right. Here goes.
So we switch sides of the field.
Schiff is still hobbling. It's not a good sign.
Yeah, he is. He's moving slow to the line. Here we go, the last quarter of one of these teams' seasons. 2nd and 10, ball marked at the 19. And they need, at the 9. They need to get to the 19 for the first.
Here we go.
Mascana and Zavallo, and on defense, and Seinfeld in on defense for the Tel Aviv Pioneers. Chaim shifts in the backfield. Baton Levy joins him there. Rafalowitz the wide out to the left. And they're going to pump fake, play action. They're going to Schultz, and Schultz caught it, and there's a flag. All right, Orioles predicting pass interference on the offense. Okay, that's what Orioles said.
I know. You really.
Okay, everything is being broadcast on the radio. I just want to point that out to everybody. That is offensive pass interference commission called, right? I think Rafalowitz pushed somebody there.
Yeah.
They called offensive pass interference, right?
Okay, yes. All right, so of course everything is broadcast on the radio. All right. And they marked the spot at the 5, and they need to get to the 20, or 19 and a half or so for the first down. Let's go Big Blue, the chant for the crowd. It's still second down. 2 wideouts to the right, Rafalowitz and Schultz. Baton Levy in the backfield. Low snap for Chaim Shep. Play action. He's going to Schultz. Schultz is open on the left side. And the ball is broken up by Mascana. Great defensive coverage from Roy Mascana.
Very nice. Very, very nice.
20.
This is tough. If just throwing deep to Schultz is the idea, it's a bad idea. Come on. Do a reverse. It's predictable.
Okay, I heard that point. And it's 4th down, and Schultz and the punting staff comes up for the Lions.
They've got to switch it up. They got to do a quick snap to Schultz, and he's got to run on the side or something like that.
You think they should do a fake here? Actually, Danny Brill is going to be punting from his own end zone. This ball is almost blocked. Good high punt from Danny Brill. Not a lot of distance, but it takes a bounce to the side.
Pick it up and go.
And the ball is down at the 28. Seinsfeld took a cheap shot to Mr. Hauser, or the other way around. Hard to see who got. Hey, Alabino really upset with the referees. He's pointing at the referees.
They didn't blow the whistle, so you can hit him. What are you going to do?
Hearing now boo from the crowd. That would have happened. If this game is not over already, a touchdown here would end the game, correct?
Yeah, I bet. Anything now.
Right out for the Lions.
Anytime the Pioneers get the ball up to this point, if they score, they can just run the ball and kill the clock. And even if they have to punt,
they milk the clock.
It's just milk the clock. And anytime you milk the clock now, it's deadly.
Clock is the enemy at this point for the Lions.
That's right.
Itai has 1 pass and a 2-point conversion.
So they can't stop the run. It's not possible to concede.
All right, from the 22 goes Ashkenazi. Kobe Nimrod's in the backfield. Vilas lines in the backfield, but far away the right side. And it's a pitch to Vilas, and they give it to him, runs up left, they just can't stop him. I think he's going to have a touchdown, folks. Here goes Vilas. Touchdown, Tel Aviv Pioneers. A 40-yard score is too easy. Incredible. And that's...
I'm speechless.
This game's over.
Everybody in the booth is just...
kind of quiet at this point?
Kind of quiet. It's just...
Nice. 2 upsets in the playoffs.
2 upsets in the playoffs and 2 blowout. No offense, Johnny Joe. upsets in the playoffs.
Hey, blowouts, upsets. This is a blowout upset.
Haifa versus the Sabres is Saturday night in the Bagel Lawn.
What do you think is going to win that
Kai
game?
Brown looking for an upset there, too. I need a ride. Can I get a ride with you? Okay. All right, great. What time are you leaving Saturday night? Okay.
All right, 2-point conversion, run right up the middle.
Hey, 2-point conversion is good. Oriel, what time is the game Saturday night in the Bagel Lawn?
8:30.
The game is at 8:30, so 6:30 good? Okay. I'll get a... Okay.
It's not, it's next week, right?
Can we meet on Emmett Grafine Street? Is that too far? Is that all right? Okay, great. Because I'm running that, so good. All right, I have a ride to the game. I'm very excited.
Where is the game in Tel Aviv?
It is in the Bagel Lawn.
The Bagel Lawn.
I get to ride with Chaim Brown there and back.
There you go.
That'll be fun. I rode with Chaim Brown before, actually. Had a really good time.
How is he?
It was fun. He's given me a ride before. It was good times.
Yeah? Does he drive fast or drive slow?
Actually, Nancy usually drives. Nancy drives. Yeah, Nancy drives, yeah. You shouldn't drive, yeah. It's time to give up. God's told you that you should drive anymore. All right, here's the kickoff after another touchdown for the Pioneers. 2-way conversion is good. Baton Levy standing on his feet, not trying to give up yet. And they take it to the 29-yard line. 9:58 in the fourth quarter, 60-22.
This game is getting a little bit out of hand.
Maybe the prediction at this point is there's going to be a fight or not. I mean, this game's over.
When it's down by this much, emotions are dead.
Yeah, let me double check.
There's no point.
Now they're done.
What do you think the Big Blue are going to do? I'd say, I don't know, throw the ball deep. Benjamin Schultz like they've been doing for the last half hour? Yeah, probably that.
Just hit 10 o'clock here in Yerushalayim, Shazaham, our capital city. Let's talk a little bit. We have a chance. Preview Haifa versus Tel Aviv Sabres. What are your thoughts on that game? Real quickly.
Haifa Sabres. I think that because Chaim Brown's here, I'm going to say the Sabres are going to absolutely kill them. But personally,
do you want to come and watch the game? We can get a ride with Chaim Brown.
I think the underdogs have a really good running game, and if the Sabres aren't ready for that, it's going to be ugly.
The log night. As it's a log night here. We had 3 playoff. This is the 3rd playoff game in the IFL. All 3 have been blowouts. Chaim Schiff drops that snap, being chased, staying on his feet. This ball could be intercepted by Tal Brown, and it is. And Tal Brown's not going to just take a knee either. He returns this out to the 27.
Another interception for Schiff. His confidence is shot. It's time to take him out. It's time to just put Schultz in a quarterback and try to make some plays.
Interesting. We just had a great point. Chaim Brown says the Southern League cannot play against the Northern League. It's true. 2 Southern League teams have beaten the Northern League up to this point in the playoffs. Once this game is complete, of course. Actually, 3 times because the Pioneers beat the Kings. So I guess that 3 seed of Haifa a little misleading because they're in the Southern Division. Excuse me, Northern Division.
Yeah, this whole playoff system. I don't know who came up with this stuff.
Right next to Oriel's turn.
Right next to Oriel's.
And Oriel's quiet. Oriel had a new idea for the playoffs. Kirshenbaum met right
thought
there.
It was good so far.
Put it down on the list.
Forward progress is stopped. They lost of 2 yards. But the clock ticks. 9:15 in the 4th.
Yeah, where's the recommendation box?
2nd and 12. 12. Scrimmage.
2nd and 12 here.
Killing the clock.
Yes,
Killing the clock.
we're happy to bring this
Itai is out of the
game.
game.
And that's a smart move. Why
They're
take a
up by
chance
38
to Itai
points.
getting injured? I would wrestle all the starters at this point. Asaf, quick slap to Daniel Roder, catches it. That's the 2nd completed pass for the Pioneers this entire game, and they have 60 points with 2 completed passes.
And 4.
It's 3rd and 4 here. They need to get to the 17 for the first.
60 points.
Still a chance to let's go Big Blue for the sideline, but a lot of it's very quiet.
That's all right.
You're really soaking this up, aren't you?
Me, I don't know. You know, at this point, I feel sorry for Big Blue. You know,
to go out like this.
Yeah, I want him to go out with like
a little more class.
Yeah.
Asav taken down. It's a sack at the 30-yard line. 10-yard loss. Cooper and Carano knock it out. Good sportsmanship here.
Yeah, you know, you want to sack the guy, but you don't want to hurt him at this point. It's like, just creates bad blood. You don't want that.
Ben Spee out to punt here. 7:46 and counting in the fourth. Zavello comes out in the punting squad. Ben Spee to punt to Yona, who's at his own 10. Here's the kick, high in the air,
Very
over
nice
Yona's
kick.
head, and that should be a touchback. And it is.
First and 10 for the Lions.
First and 10 for the Lions from their own 15.
All right, so there you go. Lions are going to get the ball back. What are they going to do? Schiff's going to try to throw the ball, but he's going to throw an interception. And it's just going to go right back to the... It's going to right back to the Pioneers.
Well,
on the ball.
let's say the Pioneers, you know, all touch first in this game's over. Pioneers win. Who do you think the Pioneers match up better, Sabres or the Haifa Underdogs? They played both of them twice. They're both in the same division. All three teams in the same division. So we're going to have Northern Division final. Both teams in the Northern Division will be in the final this season.
Well, Northern
Very
Division
interesting.
deserves it. I mean,
They'll play for the third. Basically, the Pioneers are going to play a team 3 times.
that was an incomplete pass, if anybody knows.
Incomplete pass there. Try to go to Schultz. So they're going to play for the third time. Haifa, they match. Who matches up better with the Pioneers in your opinion, Haifa or Tel Aviv?
Probably Tel Aviv.
Tel Aviv beat them twice, I believe. Correct, Ariel? Tel Aviv, Sabres beat them twice.
Because
But it's hard to beat a team 3 times.
That's true. That's true. You know.
Lions beat you guys twice last year, and then you beat them in the playoffs.
That's true. That's true. Haifa now they do have an identity of running the ball, and it's very strong. So it's hard to.
Pioneers may want the Sabres. Here's the pass to Schultz. That ball is almost intercepted by Ben Spee. Ball a little underthrown. Schultz was open there. 3rd and 10. 6:46 in the ball game right now.
Kind of sad it's going down right now. Good effort, but a little too late, I'd say.
So the Jerusalem Lions are going to be 10-1. That's still one of the best seasons in IFL history with 10 wins.
Well, if you don't win a championship, it means nothing.
Give you some perspective. You guys had 10 wins last year when you had.
Hold on, we have Ehud Sharon on the Rebels now. We lost, but now Big Blue is losing. Can we get some thoughts from you?
I think this proves only one thing. The playoffs has its own role. You play the playoff, it's a whole other different ball game. That's all is to it. Playoff, this is why you play playoff. This is why you play the game.
That's right. It's fun.
10 for the Lions.
Did the Lions have?
He's very happy. He's very happy.
They were videoing the eyes of staff.
Did the video in the ice and staff right now? If some of the photographers here. Let me ask something, Johnny Joe. Well, what happened? I mean, did the Lions have an easy goal here? Is this game a fluke? I mean, what is this exactly?
Hard to say. You know, when you win so many games, you don't really change up too many things because you won. It's like, why would you change something that works so well? And so, you know, when you lose a couple games, you try to fix the things that are wrong, and the Pioneers knew what to do when it came down to it.
Maybe they had easy competition and were not truly tested, as they're being tested tonight and not answering the bell. Pass for Rafalowitz, the ball is caught and stays in bounds. This could be a touchdown, then it's fumbled. Rafalowitz, who's recovering it? Pioneers recover it.
Oh no.
The Pioneers recover it in the end zone.
1st and 10 for the Pioneers.
But there was a flag here.
And I would say it's laughable, but it's really just sad.
But there was a flag over here, though.
It's not even funny anymore. It's like, it makes me want to cry.
I don't think you're going to cry over this one, Johnny.
I'm going to cry.
Pretty buzzed.
It was offsides on the defense.
Offsides on the defense, so that fumble comes back.
1st and 5. 1st and 5.
Lions catch a bit of a break.
Do the refs know that you can't fumble the ball within the 5-yard line forward?
You could fumble forward, but you just can't get possession of it forward.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean.
16,
It would not have been a
22.
touchdown, no,
They know that.
If they'd known that, then you cannot fumble usually.
All right, so that whole thing didn't count.
Right. Ball marked to the 21 now.
We have
Couple jokes
Yeshaya
here.
Brill from the Rebels. Can we get some comments on the score right now and how you feel about what's happening?
Listen, the Pioneers have executed their game plan to perfection. They've played
Let me rephrase the question. Are you happy?
I'm pretty happy. You know, like Listen, the Lions are one of our rivals, and we don't really have that big of a rivalry with the Pioneers. And obviously, you know, some of the Lions celebrated a bit too much on Facebook, and we're talking a little bit too much about our demise last week. So to get their comeuppance is it's a pretty good feeling. Yes, they did. They did. A lot of teams in this league were a little too happy. There was a lot of talk on Facebook. A lot of people were a little too happy. The Rebels will remember that for next year. I can promise you that. I took notes. All right.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Took notes.
That's what you gotta do.
Good motivation
Punish
for
them on the
next
field.
year. Here we go. What is it?
All right.
Third down now.
Third down. Klein Schiff will now throw a screen pass. And it's incomplete.
I am Schiff's accuracy is just off right now. It's not working.
I think since he turned his knee.
That pass
He turned his knee. He hasn't been throwing away.
was
Are we sure that he turned his knee when it did it?
Incomplete.
So it looks like it turns out to be his knee that's actually hurting right now. And it's showing 5 minutes left, down by 38 points. You know, put the baby to
Playing
bed.
for pride at this point.
Put the baby to bed.
When you guys were down in the fourth quarter by that big deficit, you guys still playing? You played for pride at that point, right?
Play for pride, yeah. Can't give up.
You step across those lines. You don't stop playing until the game's over. If you do, you got no point like playing.
Klein Schiff throws the ball, almost intercepted by Tall Brown.
I'm not sure Klein Schiff knows he's not on the Pioneers anymore.
Yeah.
And
These
it's fourth
passes
down.
are very, very bad.
So it is 60-22, 4:41 in the ball game right now.
Will the Lions be giving the Pioneers flowers after this game as well?
Oh, the flowers. Can
Flowers.
anybody recall those flowers? Oh, man, it looks like the roses are red, the violets are blue.
They're punting
Big
here.
Blue is not winning. I don't know how to rhyme the rest of that. That's chew with you, something like that.
Here's Danny Brill's punt.
Oh, nice
And
punt.
it sails over Niger's head. And now it takes a
He can fix it up. Oh, this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. This
He
is going to be
dodges
fun.
two Lions.
This is fun. Oh.
And tripped up in the end.
First and 10 for the Pioneers.
First and 10 for the 15. Taken down by David and Cohen. And
somebody's
player
hurt.
for the
It's
Lions
not
is
good.
down.
Benjamin Schultz is hurt, actually, to be specific. Looks like he can't breathe. Oh, no.
It better not be hurt. We need him for the
National team, right?
This is going to be a character thing now to see what the Pioneers do next. If they run the ball, then they are exactly who they are. But if they start passing the ball, then they're jerks.
You're not gonna believe this.
did pass in the fourth quarter against us. Did you say anything to them?
But everybody knows that we're jerks, so whatever.
We're not jerks. We kneel.
Chaim Brown.
Yeah, whatever. That's what I'm saying.
Wait, who was that? Wait. By the way, let me tell something very interesting. Chaim Brown told me that on tape last night, in front of Paul Hirschberger, in a documentary on the IFL, he predicted that the Lions would lose by more than 30 points. I would love to see that tape.
Did you really say
Uriel,
that?
you buy that? No comment from Uriel. All right, I want to see that tape. I'm going to talk to Paul about that if we have a chance. Of course, we're being interviewed by the other documentaries.
Listen, guys, all things considered, the Lions have had a great year. They played amazingly. They had an undefeated record coming into this. They had a great year. You got to tip the hat to them. They ran out of a little bit of steam right now, but good for them.
Actually, it's interesting is your team last year was 10-2, and this team's 10-1, so a better winning percentage than you.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? You can have all the winning percentages you want. I don't care about the winning percentage. I want championships. That's what I want.
And the Lions have beaten us every time except for once, and I would take that one time.
That was a really good one.
I'll take that one over all the others every time.
Playoffs. A playoff victory feels a lot better than any other one.
Playoffs. All right, Ben, so down the field.
Better be okay.
He's still down. This is somewhat disturbing still.
We've seen a couple of tough hits tonight where players have been down for a while.
He's fine. His game.
You gotta remind him it's not soccer.
Yeah, this is happening. It's also international.
60-22. Right now, it's the score right now.
Heads up, guys.
60-22, 4:14 in the ballgame.
So right now, okay, so let's talk about next week. The Sabres, they're a very, very talented team. Okay, Benjamin has gotten up.
Is that Benjamin?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's walking slow off.
By the way, the Pioneers, you can hear right now, have a chant of what's the score 0-0. Can you really say that with not a smile on your face at 60-22? With a straight face, 0-0?
I don't know. I don't know exactly what they're going for when they chant that. They're already winning. If there's an effort question, then
4 minutes here in the fourth quarter. Itai is not in the game. Asaf is. Kobe Nimrod's in the backfield along with Kirschbaum. You're rolling the right out to the right. Lion show blitz. Here's Asaf going deep to Idan, your own! And overthrew him. Trying to go to the former Lions.
Throwing the ball.
You're not a fan of that, really. You didn't like that.
What do you have to say about that, Ariel?
2nd and 10.
He says 2nd and 10.
Quarterback. He's playing on national TV. He wants to have a highlight. You know, we can't forget that this is also fun.
Let him have it. Come on.
His own team, right?
No, that's not Itai. The backup center.
No, but Idan was trying to catch it. So
There's times to do that.
When is the time?
Not
now?
3.5 minutes left of a 38-point.
Something be said. If you don't want someone to score, stop them.
The Lions are showing blitz here.
That's how I feel. I'm not pissed off that Haifa scored that many points against us. They executed.
Kirschbaum runs to the middle here.
If you don't want us to score, stop us.
There you go.
Gets up to the 15, maybe 16. Picha Serbim and Corona with the tackle there.
3rd and 7.
About this time, you're on the sideline, you're a backup, you start undoing your shoes, unstrapping your helmets. You're not going to win. Game is over.
Now, question, are we doing the game Saturday night? Israel Sports Network.
So here we go.
Tel Aviv,
probably going to run the ball. Let's see what the Pioneers do.
It's Tel Aviv and Haifa playing Saturday night in Neve Golan. Here's Asaf going across the middle. Your own, caught it! And he's going to have a touchdown against his former team! Idan, your own!
See, that's got to be a penalty.
And then Idan, your own.
That's got to be excessive celebration.
Idan, your own is that famous dance he did so many times for the Jerusalem Lions.
Upside down
V. His helmet on the end zone and put his legs in the air.
He did some sort of crazy little acrobatic move there. Here we go. We're watching his replay, and he is on his head, and he does some sort of whatever it is what it is.
And
here we go, going for 2.
66 points, I believe. 2-point conversion pending. Asaf rolls out right, goes to Kirschbaum. 2-point conversion is no good. Yeah, we'll just do the title game.
All right.
2:45 left in the ball game, 66-22.
How do you feel about that touchdown? How do you feel about that touchdown celebration?
You know what? They teased Idan Yaron with those flowers about a month ago. I don't have such a problem with it.
He didn't have so much a problem with it. Neither do I. I think.
Oh, okay.
What are you going to do?
Quick announcement here.
They're going farther than
sponsor this broadcast in the future so we can do more games than the games we've done this season at different locations throughout the country of Israel. Contact us. Sponsorships are available. Contact us at IsraelSportsRadio.com, isn.co.il. Tom Brown kicks this high and deep to Matan Levy, who's going to step out of bounds. That's a touchback. First and 10 for the 15, 2:34 in the ball game now.
You kind of thought Big Blue was going to score more points than this, right?
Yeah, probably I thought more than 22 points. I also thought they were going to win the game. Hi, nice meeting you.
So everybody's kind of leaving right now.
Beat the traffic.
Gotta beat the traffic, gotta beat the traffic.
That's an LA thing.
Yeah.
The bad news
how many points do you think Big Blue is actually going to score in this game?
I thought over 30. Bad news for the Lions, are down 44 points. Good news, only about 2 minutes left. Oh my goodness gracious. Schultz has a serious injury. We'll obviously hope a first labor for him. A run from Danny Bro. Schultz's neck looks pretty banged up. Say it to feel it tonight. Say it for Benjamin, obviously. And with the 2-minute warning here, our score again, the Pioneers 66 and the Jerusalem Lions 22. Pioneers will move on to the Israel Bowl. It's their second one in 5 years. And again, Itai Ashkenazi's second bowl appearance in 3 years. Pioneers will play either the Tel Aviv Sabres or the Haifa Underdogs, both from the Northern Division.
I'm pretty sure the Sabres will beat the Underdogs. I mean, been
it's
wrong.
not
How
gonna
many
be
times
easy.
have we been wrong? Who knows?
It's not going to be simple. Grudovich runs up the middle there, 152 count. The thing is that, in any case, the Pioneers are going to play a team they're familiar with, a team that played them twice in the regular season, and it'll be a lot of fun. It'll be a Northern Division title.
Who do you want to win?
I've got some friends with the Sabres. I'm somewhat close with Coach K, a.k.a. Special K, Larry Kinsberg.
Okay.
He's special. I found out actually last night he was a shrink for about 20 years.
Oh, you did?
And he's nuts, so that was like kind of weird for me to handle. Like Big Mike. Time shift, going deep. And incomplete. And then a late hit, but they're not going to call it.
4th and 5.
117 in the ball game, 4th and 5.
Now they're going to kneel, I think.
If the Pioneers get the ball, yeah, they should kneel.
Yep, 117 left. Hey.
They give up 30 points in the first quarter, not from throwing a pass.
There's a discussion going on about the run defense of Big Blue right now.
Second half, see, they were only up 2 touchdowns at halftime, and then the Pioneers did all this in the second half. Well, what happened?
Well, they scored 30 in the first half. 36.
But 38, okay, fair enough, 36, right. But they held them to only 1 touchdown.
They scored 0.
Only 1 touchdown. This is Brill, who punts it after a really bad snap. And ball bounces to the 15, 14, 13. And Mr. Hauser
1st and 10
downs it at the 13. Excuse me,
All you can expect is kneeling the ball at this point.
So hopefully the Pioneers will show some good sportsmanship and go into victory formation.
I hope they don't. No. I'm pretty sure that they'll just kneel the ball. Game's over. Good game.
Will they kneel the ball, or will they go for a fake
Yeah.
field goal and
Like
run it in?
Maybe they'll fake kneel the ball.
And
they're getting the V formation.
Ashkenazi, how sweet it is for him against his former team, and he kneels. Ashkenazi threw 1 pass on a 2-point conversion, has a 1 running touchdown. But he didn't need to do a lot this game, as mainly Vilas ran wild. Kobe Nimrod ran a great game too. And you know what, Johnny Joe, you broadcasted a great game, so thank you very much for joining me.
Yeah, you did very well too. Thank you very much for
Yeah, I
having me.
appreciate that. And if the game is recorded, we'll have this game out to you as soon as possible.
Learn from the massacre.
35 ticket here, and one more time should do it. And that's it. Our final score, Gala Big Blue, and they're still chanting, and the game's over 66-22.
66 Lions 22.
Look at the Pioneers now.
Pioneers very loud right now.
They go up to their fans, almost mocking Big Blue in their own way.
Right, the Big Blue does that.
Next Friday.
I like to say thank you very much. A
Yes.
good game.
Thank you, Johnny Joe. Certainly
Thank you,
appreciate
dude.
it. If you're out for the Israel Bowl, you're welcome to do this again.
Thank you very much.
And more importantly, they'll come to my party. That's what really counts. My party, of course, 37 Emmett Refine Street, across from Pizza Italia. Johnny
All right.
Joe will be there. IFL legend. And he might sign an autograph if you're nice to him.
Right. Okay.
It's
bye-bye.
possible. Thank you, Johnny Joe. All right. Good game. It's a shocker. 2 upsets of 3 playoff games here in the IFL. One more game, we're hearing the Pioneers players yelling. Interesting, because we're not going to have a Jerusalem team in the IFL Bowl. We will have 1 Tel Aviv team for sure, and it could be 2 Tel Aviv teams or a Tel Aviv and a Haifa team. I believe that this will be the first IFL Bowl without really a Jerusalem team in it. But it'll be played here at Kraft Family Stadium. All right, you've seen the handshakes, the good sportsmanship between the two squads. Our final score, the Tel Aviv Pioneers 66, the Jerusalem Lions 22. Tel Aviv moves on to the title game a week from tomorrow, Kraft Family Stadium, taking on the winner of the Tel Aviv Sabres versus the Haifa Underdogs. That's Saturday night in Neve Golan. That's Saturday night. That's it for tonight. God bless and good night.